Whoa, no stinger on that one. Hi, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Because I have had a heck of a day. Going?
Doing. I mean,
Yeah.
Thursday, what it is,
It's
the highlight of the day, so
almost
excited.
Friday.
Glad we're here.
Anyways, welcome. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We play one shots, we play mini campaigns, we play long running campaigns in all of your favorite least less favorite or completely unknown tabletop RPGs that you may or may not have ever heard of. Today we are playing some Scum and Villainy. I don't know if it's my favorite Forged in the Dark system, but I do very much love this game. If I don't know if you've ever played any of those others, Blades in the Dark is the other one that we featured on the channel. Both are great. Anyways, some quick announcements. We have some Pathfinder coming up this weekend. Two games of Pathfinder coming up this weekend, as well as our other game of Scum and Villainy. Um, and then we are jumping into our March schedule finally, now that we're the second week into March, because who needs to be on time? Not us. That's our motto. I know we have some All Out of Bubblegum coming up, some Slayers, some Honey Heist, for those of you that like being a bear planning a heist. And yeah, so many more. I think we have like 12 games coming up this month. Um, what else? Hero Forge. Yes, we love to use Hero Forge images for a character art on basically any game because you can make any kind of character on their little model customization screen. Um, if you play with miniatures at home, if you just like the digital versions, either one, Hero Forge is absolutely amazing. One of my mods will throw a link there in chat because I love them so much and they're so very helpful and they don't at all like to abuse me or make fun of me ever. Uh,
Menu app.
if you want to get some cool stuff and you want to support us in the process, you can use our link. Um, it's very helpful. It's amazing. It's just that little sign of support that we get from not only viewers, but, people that want to support us outside of that. Um, Other announcements? I don't think there's any, unless I get yelled at in the immediate, which I didn't. So great. I'm going to turn it over to our lore master, so he can give us a quick rundown of what happened last time, and then we can jump into it.
I will do my best. So last session we had to dip into another system that we had acquired the session before. And in doing so, our wonderful pilot Ari was looking for a job. We were offered two of which were to intercept an AI, and the other one was to infiltrate a cult, retrieve an individual, and deliver that individual back home. We decided the latter because that's what we're used to. Totally kidnapping specialty. We were hired by Von Weirick. His son Maxwell Weirick was the one who was joined this cult and wanted to get out, or at least take him out of the cult. Um, Doing more research on the cult, we found out that the name is the Ashtari cult, and they're known for inhaling a certain gas to give them certain visions of everything really. And from then on, we decided to head out and go to the ruins on the planet of Lithos that the cult is on. We had two plans, and we executed both flawlessly, of course. The first one was a ruse for Orza to be a sister of the Midnight Sun, and she's come on a pilgrimage to look at the cult and kind of see what's going on in their ways. The other one was for our lovely Dr. Matlock to create and then try to sell a more potent version of said hallucinatory gas. Which, I mean, it worked out great. We have a nice container full of green, purplish gas. So we land on the ruins. No. Orza and Dr. Matlock go first. to go give them was to pose the deals to the cult. And in doing so, or sorry, while they're doing that, Dazen and Zeldar load up everything that we can on our cars, and then Eri pilots us down to planet side. And we were stopped by some guards, and they directed us to the merchant district, but Eri totally didn't have a meltdown, and told, just park wherever, just stop yelling, and just, sit down and sit tight. We are met with armed cultists who then escort us to the main building of the cult, where we meet up with Orza and Dr. Matlock, who are both well blended in, nothing wrong would happen, and they love us. Dazen and Orza decide to distract the guards, the escorts, by asking them to be shown around the city, while Zeldar, Dr. Matlock, and Eri can explore the area for our target Maxwell. As well as, other knickknacks that we might be able to find. So the trio goes down to the elevator to the lower floors to go look for Maxwell. And while we get lower and lower, it gets warmer and warmer. And then as we open the door, this giant plumes of gas start hitting us, as we're trying not to hallucinate ourselves. Exiting the elevator, we are met by some guards, who then question us while we're down there. Dr. Matlock says we're looking for a patient who, named Jim Bob, is experiencing some symptoms, and they need to go fetch Jim Bob real quick so we can go treat him so he's better. Guards say sure, because we're amazing and they believe everything we say, and they went off and go grab him. And while we're waiting for the guards to bring back Jim Bob, we have a group of unsuspecting cultists to walk by, who then, upon being shown a picture of Maxwell, Eri decides to interrogate the one who looks closest like Maxwell, who then said that he's now our, I wouldn't say prisoner, but our guest, for the time being. So while we're there, Zeldar checks all the DNA of all the cultists, and we grab the right and correct Maxwell. Right as we're about to leave, the guards come back with Jim Bob. Zeldar tries to use the gas, and it didn't work out because the aerosol cans exploded in his hands. Instead, he just used a cement spit, stuck him in place, and we just skedaddled out of there, leaving Jim Bob and everyone else in the tracks. And during that entire time, Orza and Dazen were up top, and they were trying to play their way in and out of the conversations. And the cultists were questioning them more and more, and eventually ended up fighting. Orza's got some moves, but she ended up getting shot. But hey, we have a doctor. Isn't that great? Dazen goes full tank and beats the crap out of mostly everybody there. And while the three of us go back up the elevator, join back up with their group, we use the chaos as a distraction to go back to our ship and leave as fast as possible. We drop off Maxwell to his father, we get our reward, and then now we are left alone with our new guest, Maxwell, on our ship. And we're trying to, reduce heat, but, what can you do? I believe that is everything that we did. And then we did some downtime as well, which relieved some stress, trained. Eventually, I'll turn these into scripts. I'll have Morgan Freeman read over them.
Me get back to my center camp. As the 5 of you doing your various downtime activities, your prize creds in hand. None of the other jobs really seem to be worth your while that you've been scrounging up. A lot of it's carrying people from planet to planet. It's super boring. Getting cats out of space trees. The usual. But you still have the job to acquire the AI, install a program into it, and then drop it off back at its intended destination is still available. It would appear that the last crew that tried to take this job on failed.
Oh, yeah, we are better.
Of course, that does mean that the pay goes
We are not.
up. Instead of 2d4, I'm going to roll 3d4.
Okay.
Or,
Okay.
of course, you can just go hunting for, something else.
Zeldar's happy with hacking into AIs. Would love to experiment with a new machine.
Definitely not in our area of expertise, though. But, I mean,
instead of a person, we're just kidnapping a piece of data, right?
Yeah. Come on, Ari, you gotta fly in. What? It's on a ship, right? That's in a moving convoy or something. Is that right?
It is on a ship, not so much in a convoy. It is on a naval repair yard.
Oh. Yeah, think about it. You get to do some cool like flight moves. You can like swing us in there, and you like dodging drones. And I imagine there's missiles, and then Zeldar gets to do his hacking thing, and
Right.
I guess me and the Doctor just, moral support mostly. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
you guys can keep Maxwell company.
Okay.
I don't. We need him. By the way, we need to talk about him and
Yeah,
get him off.
what's wrong with him?
He weirds me out.
If you look back out of the meeting room, you can see just the top of his head just like poking around the door, staring in.
She looks up. Oh, Jesus Christ! So,
He
scared the
just
fuck
wants
out
to
of
know
me.
what we're talking about.
I mean, I'd want to know too if I was fucking kidnapped. I guess.
What are you talking about?
I mean, we weren't supposed to grab him, and then you did, and now.
Because he's Maxwell. We were supposed to retrieve Maxwell, and we did.
we
Any of us are equipped to handle.
I just think that you guys are shouldn't be so afraid of success in unconventional manners.
Yes. All right.
So I like the sound of increased pay. So I don't know about y'all.
I mean, yeah, we should also prove that we're better than everybody else. I mean,
Yeah,
we know it, but we have to prove
I
it,
can agree with that.
because some people are not.
They'll be like, remember that job that fucking those other guys couldn't do? We could do it.
Right, we did it.
We did it. Because
Alright.
we're A tier and they were shit tier.
That's right.
I love the enthusiasm.
I
A lot of caffeine today.
all right.
Yeah, I mean, I can do some research on the AI. We can grab it real quick. I mean, either we can grab it physically and copy it, or we can just, take the ship completely. I'm not sure how this is gonna work.
We just have to replace something. You know what we could do? We could get Maxwell to do it.
How?
I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to offer him something, probably, right?
No, he would do it because he cares about me.
How old is he?
Like 24.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was picturing like an adolescent. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, by the way.
I mean, now I guess there's you're 24 and you got kidnapped. Ooh.
Well, so you guys were down in the basement for like maybe an hour. And you all three of you almost suffered permanent injuries from inhaling that gas that they inhale 24/7 every day, all day. His brain's just a little gone.
I can't imagine.
We have we have a Looney Tunes on it.
Maybe we should have left.
What is it, like 6 minutes without oxygen? That's what it said in my book.
You should know, Doctor. Why are you asking me?
I mean, sorry.
Are you just gonna look at Maxwell and then look back and be like, "Hey guys, I usually don't make mistakes, and I'm not saying that this is one."
I mean, why would you?
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about? What are you gonna do about that?
He can hang out with me in the lab. It's fine.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Problem solved.
Yay!
Like I said, I don't make mistakes. It wasn't even a problem.
It's
open
true.
the
You knew
door.
what I needed. You knew what I needed.
Thank you. You're right. I sure did.
All right. Well, while we're doing that, I'm going to go research the ship and see what we have to do. The only problem I do see is that we are missing Dazen. So, I mean, I'm
He
not
just
sure
didn't
how.
come back from the downtime.
You're right. He's still doing stuff for the Syndicate.
Yep.
Ah, gotcha.
He was busy on a mission.
I mean, listen, as long as we don't engage in physical combat, we should be fine.
That's
Hey.
that's easier said
Hey.
than done.
Hey, what am I here for, huh?
You're injured. You got shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And the doctor says that I'm perfectly fine.
Fine. It should be
doctor.
fine.
You had me doing jumping jacks the other day, and
to
I was
aggravate the wound.
I was looking for intestinal rebound. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and did
yeah,
you find
that's good, right? Like a rebound is a good thing. You want to rebound from the
Right.
breakup. So
Like I said,
You know
I know enough to be dangerous.
now that we're saying all this out loud, I do think I may have been duped into those jumping jacks, but that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can take someone who's like gestures towards your wound.
I mean, I think we can maybe try to employ more the word finesse if we can to this mission.
Oh, come on.
I like
Sure.
it.
Sure.
I mean, I'm just it's an option. I'm just saying we could do.
We always do everything with
No,
finesse. Why are you getting so snippy?
What do you mean, Snippy? I'm just
I-
stating the
We
facts.
don't do jobs well.
You literally
haven't-
parked in the middle of the street last time.
I mean,
And
you
you
did
know
do that.
What?
That is
and
what
a
happened.
smart move. That was a really smart move. Because we
Was
had to
it?
run away, and the car was closer because I parked it there.
That's right. You don't make mistakes.
Thank you.
Finally seeing it my way.
It's my way. It's literally my way or the highway.
All right. Well, either way, I'll figure out what we can do here. Maybe get some supplies, see what else we can need, and then we'll make some money.
Alright, sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay. Unlike most of your meetings with potential clients, you don't even have to leave your ship for this one. They will fully just send you all of the details, as well as the program that needs to be uploaded. They do advise you to not attempt to open the program or to inspect it, as there may be repercussions that they are not responsible for.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna roll.
I mean,
I don't know enough about programming, Zeldar,
Don't
at
worry.
all. But don't do anything hastily.
Got it. Don't worry.
Mary, who happens to have an AI of her own, is
Right.
eyeing that program.
For your payday, I rolled a 2, a 2, and a 2.
Oh,
No.
I'll take it.
So- Should we go on the help for something? No kidding. Alright.
The program that you get is just called Fortitude. It comes from a anonymous account. All the creds come from an anonymous source. It only... Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
an anonymous account, him gets hacked immediately.
Oh,
Right.
it's- yep.
Immediately.
I hear your sound. You're
Yeah.
back.
Did I go somewhere?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You froze
Just very
for like
briefly.
2 seconds.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not good.
The last thing we heard was opening the AI.
Opening the AI very bad,
Apparently.
which I shouldn't have done, apparently. Why? Anyways,
You had said it all came from an anonymous account.
yes.
I think it was last time.
Your pay is basically set to auto arrive into your ship upon completion of the job. And other than that, you've never heard of this job, you've never spoken with these people, you don't have this program, and you were never here.
Very
Um,
spooky.
I mean, do you want to do you want us to try and trace it to get more information? Or is it, Zelda, do you think it's too out of left field and we should just do the job, get out?
I mean, they're trying to be anonymous. And this is what it's like all over the web. I mean, do we even call it the web? We're calling it the web now.
Yaminet.
Then whatever. I mean,
You mean the net, Zelda? Come on.
everyone's got handles and whatnot. It's completely anonymous, but the pay's good and it's not traceable. I mean, we have all the materials. All we have to do is do it, and then we get the money.
Huh?
okay.
Do you have the option of turning them into the local government? Just
But we also have how much heat on us right now?
so much.
I mean,
We're
we
not
could maybe make a
wanted.
plea bargain, right? Like, we could be like, hey, we need to just drop this heat.
Oh,
like,
actually really smart.
During Zeldar's research, what is the AI that we're intercepting? What does that AI do? What is it for?
no
Like-
snitch, but I'm okay
life
with double
support
crossing.
system of a hospital? 'Cause that's some gnarly stuff.
This specific AI is for the tracking and pinging of FOF tags, which are friend or foe tags.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I mean, oh,
Yeah, we got to do that.
yeah.
Can we slip our name in there just as
Yeah,
friends?
I know,
that's
right?
exactly
Friends
what I was
forever. Like, if
I mean,
we
is
get this
that
special
something Zelda
FF,
can do?
like, friends forever.
BF.
Upload. Is it only able? Can we only able like? Are we only able to upload one AI, or could we upload like another AI that would add our name to that list as well?
I feel like the warning to not open it.
I'm
sort
not.
of.
I'm.
Well, I don't have to open it. I'm already in the AI. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. Not to say that they might not notice extra things that have been put into the AI.
Little
Put our
extra
name in
bit.
We
Just
gotta
slip
put
it.
our
Harry
name
was
in it.
here.
We gotta put our name in it for friendly, so they don't, think that we're bad people. Because we're not. We're good people.
Zelda, I know nothing about computers. Is that a thing? Is that a
It is,
Yeah,
but it does,
yeah, I
but
don't
it-
know enough.
But it will leave. It might leave a trace, which may or may not mess up the whole not getting found out.
Well, I just feel like for someone who said that we should do things with finesse, a little
It would
bit.
be
you're
finesse, but you know
chicken.
it's not finesse. Leaving breadcrumbs everywhere because
Well,
we're
then don't
leaving
leave
our
breadcrumbs.
we're leaving our names.
Don't
in
leave
the AI.
breadcrumbs. We're not leaving
true.
crumbs. We're leaving the whole loaf. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Stop eating sandwiches while you're
Hello.
hacking.
I mean, if you want, I
Alright.
can leave your name, Ari. I'm leaving mine
Okay.
out though.
Do it.
What if,
Yeah, can you do that?
Wait. What if we broadened it? So you just said to like what? This is probably in character. She looks at Ares. She's like, "What class is our ship? What the fuck are we flying?"
Oh God, what we are flying
Cerberus.
Thursday?
Cerberus.
Cerberus.
We're flying
A
Thursday.
Cerberus.
Aren't you the pilot? God.
Orza, you keep asking me questions like you think I'm gonna know the answer to. And she crosses her arms and looks away.
Could we set it so it just registers all Cerberus as friends, and then that way, it's not quite as obvious that, you know?
I mean, that's potentially something we can do as well.
Can you also put my name?
No.
Yeah. Do whatever
You
you
can
want.
put
Ari.
your name.
Okay, I'll put my name. I'll put my name.
All Cerberus and Aerie are friends.
I'll
love
put
it.
my name, guys. Don't worry
And then
about
they
it.
can
I'll
just
put my name.
cross-reference. It can be like, okay, Aerie pilot who flies the Cerberus found you. Boom.
Exactly.
Love it.
No, that's not good. What?
That's
Great.
not good.
Wait, what do you just agreed with my plan?
All right, you know what? It's a great plan.
Thank you.
And then, like, in an attempt to, like, over Aerie's shoulders, or just like, don't want to fucking...
Zelda just winks at Ursa.
He's gonna try and rig it so that her name is on there.
Your
Oh,
name's gonna
man.
be on there. It's just not the way you think.
What is
She's gonna be on there as foe, and she's like, "Well,
So the program you have right now called Fortitude, it should be more or less untraceable once you've installed it into the actual AI. Slight change of plans from the original mission, as it would have been intercepting it on course. Now is going to where it was delivered, uploading it to the AI, and then leaving. Since the previous crew failed to stop it in transport.
I don't want to suggest it. And keep suggesting it because I don't think you guys are very receptive to it. But we could just drop Maxwell there and have him do it. And if he
I
fails,
don't trust
it's not
Maxwell.
us. It's not our fault.
He's gonna say those fucking bozos on the Cerberus. Why would he not sell us out? No offense, Maxwell. Why would he not?
Maxwell's still like,
He's right there. He's right there.
From down the hall. It's okay.
like, why can't I just feel like we saved him?
Yeah.
And so he should owe us. He owes us.
Imagine like you got
I
like
mean-
an imperial? No, hegemonic enforcer in your face, and he's like,
What?
Who do you work for? You'll go to jail forever. I was trying to do a voice. I'm not gonna do a voice. What? Who do you work for? You know, he's gonna break. No offense.
I wouldn't break.
I think everyone in this room would break.
I would
Myself
break.
included.
I would absolutely tell them.
Thank you, Maxwell.
Yep.
Maxwell, how could you say that?
And I'm like, you know, Maxwell, why don't you come over here? And I like pull him over, and I like pull out like a little tape, like one of those like tape measures that are flexible.
Also, you have a case of the gas still at your disposal, so you do whatever you want with that.
Okay.
We should use it on the place that we're going
I
to.
feel like we should totally do that.
Dr. Matlack, I leave it in your very capable hands.
Excellent.
Seldar, please tell me that the AI has been delivered to a backwater, middle of nowhere outpost.
Uber? No, it's going straight.
It's
to
a naval repair shipyard.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Fuck.
Good though? That's good for us, right?
No.
Maybe you have a license, don't you, Aries?
Yeah, and I can drive.
Can you pretend like I don't know? That's it. That's all I got. You have a license. You're part of a guild, right? You're part of a guild.
Right, you do
does
things.
things.
Indeed I am. Oh, or is it you know me so well? I just
God, I'm trying. Maybe we pretend like we have a contract with the Navy, and then our ship is broke, and you're at a repair yard.
you want me to talk again?
Oh no.
I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah, so here's the plan. I'll go in, I'll talk, I'll get us all in, and then you three can carry it out. And I'll figure out what I'm gonna do to get my name on that list.
Low key, I'm okay. Like if you could talk, if you can
How
get us
big is
in,
this How big is this ship? I mean, it's probably pretty massive, right? Like,
Yep.
It's
It's
a big.
Okay.
Yeah.
the size of a. Don't sue us, Disney, but it's about the size of a moon.
man, Disney has a copyright on that word too. Damn.
It's it's no moon, you know.
Yeah, guys, I mean, like, look at me. I can do anything.
I don't think either any of us here are really good at talking at this point.
I can do just fine. I don't roll well, but I should be able to.
if we put all of our heads together, we maybe have the social skills of one well-adjusted person.
Yeah.
I can agree with that statement.
And guys, also we can drive. Like there should be like if it's such a big naval ship, there should be ways to get across it quickly. So I can just drive around. It'll be so fun. Oh wait, that's not very stealthy though.
I think if we're gonna go full stealth, Okay, I saw this in a movie. So we're all gonna get a job at the shipyard. Okay, I'll be a mechanic for like a couple weeks. It's gonna be a long con.
What kind
alright?
of work?
The
Couple of
long con.
weeks.
I love the long
No,
con.
don't worry.
Aries
don't
real familiar with the long con.
worry. I can go work as the mechanic, fixing all the ships. I can get good. I can know where everything's at. I can sabotage some systems. The doctor can be in the nursing area and like fix up some people while also gaining access to badges and everything that we might need. Or maybe you're a diplomat. I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, Ari and Orza, you guys can come in later, and then as you're here to fix the ship, we're gonna transfer the patient, wink at the doctor, of the AI back onto our ship where we do what we gotta do and then put it back. Maybe, perhaps.
Is there a
We
time
could
limit on
guess
this?
them.
That's a good question. Is there a time limit on this mission?
That will ruin my plans.
At a certain point, they're going to assume you failed and just hire more people to go do it.
Guys.
So, give us like
No,
2
no.
weeks.
I don't want to work.
What
you don't
if-
have to work. You're just gonna
what
show
if
up later as
we-
the getaway vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Is there? What if we pretend there's a fuel emergency to have the ability to dock?
We can do that, but then we don't have access to the AI itself. I don't think.
Okay, we just gotta get on the ship, right?
Yeah, we have to get on the ship. Just get on. Easy.
I'm saying I would having more time would be great, but if we are against the time, then I guess we could just wing it.
I was just thinking, maybe we could do the whole like, I'll stab you with something that's gonna make you look really crazy, and then they're gonna have
Oh.
to take us on to the ship.
I mean,
Yeah, Eldar, do that.
we can do that.
I mean,
too.
I'll stab myself. It's fine. You can take me on the ship.
Maxwell, we can stab Maxwell.
Oh god, that's
Maxwell.
Maxwell. Where's
wait.
Maxwell?
What? Why?
Maxwell. Oh my gosh. I have the perfect opportunity for you. You will not
Let me
believe
tell
it.
you about this lovely opportunity we are presenting to you
Business
today.
opportunity.
Have you ever wanted to be your own boss?
Oh god.
Do you have 8 or 9 friends that you can call?
doing Maxwell.
Hmm.
Um, sure.
Maxwell.
What do I gotta do?
Maxwell, you just have to
Nothing.
trust
And
your
then
doctor.
I'm gonna pull out a syringe
No.
of something. I mean, just give him a little. I mean, non-lethal dose of whatever it is. Please don't turn into like some like Resident Evil stuff, please. Okay.
Resident
And
Evil
I'm
stuff.
gonna just stab him in the thigh as he's like, "What?" There you go.
That's how this turns into a horror game.
Yep.
It is right now. It's right
Dead
now.
Space.
It's a horror RPG.
It's on the
No. Where's Daisy?
For real.
Okay. So this was just a random vial of something, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Something that I made that works. It just doesn't know. I just don't know what it does.
If you want to make a doctor check for this, we can call that our first check of the session.
Yay.
And you actually made the last check of the last session too.
All right. Controlled, risky. What is
Controlled. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Partial success. All right.
I will leave it to you between. Oh, Nova just redeemed. It's all gone to heck.
Oh, hey,
What does that
whoa!
mean? What does that do?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that to me? I never get anything.
I was about to say you don't roll well, and then like you roll
I
well.
know.
and then-
I don't have anything
Oh
to
god,
grab.
we're gonna have to.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm excited.
we're gonna have to
All
kill.
right.
We're gonna have to kill Maxwell. It's
It's
Resident Evil
fine.
time. We're gonna have to kill
It
Maxwell.
is.
Okay.
Dark Souls boss music.
I was going to give you the option of between the two that I rolled. Now I get to pick the option. Maxwell's eyes just get super big for a moment, and then just starts slowly staring from one to the next, over and over. And you hear his voice, not from his mouth, but in your heads.
Yes.
This is weird. Why can I? You're all talking to me, but you're not saying anything. What is happening?
Shit, you can do it too now, huh?
Oh no!
Sucks, doesn't it?
Well, see, great. Now you can
immediately
help.
starts blasting like, I want to take a bubble bath. I want to take a bubble bath. Like she's freaking out. She's like, I want luxury. So she's just like, chocolates, bubble bath, fuzzy socks.
He just gets up and starts headed for the lavatory. Going to pour you a bath.
Guys, I told you Maxwell likes me. I don't know why you guys keep doubting that he does.
What did you give him?
Well, it was this, and I like hold up like the syringe and it's like empty. I mean, it's this.
There's no label.
Color was.
It fell off. It's fine. It was in the shape of a llama.
Yes, excellent
Good.
reference.
Very good.
It was a
He's
skull, and then you
supposed to be
unfold it.
dead.
And that's a llama.
Hildar looks to Orzep. How are you feeling? You feeling okay?
What? I'm fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Looks like
Harry's like, guys, so this is great, but I think my bubble bath is ready. So you guys are gonna work on that ship,
Yes.
right? I'll be here.
Great.
You have my communicator. You can get in touch. I'm just exhausted, you know? It's been like a really long day, so.
You
Well,
have a good bath.
I will leave the other three of you then to prepare for this mission. As you tell me what kind of mission this is. I don't think it's assault. I don't think you're
No.
attacking.
No, not with all.
Infiltration. Probably
Unfortunately,
infiltration.
yeah, I think it's
Infiltration? Trespassing unseen.
Mm-hmm.
We have a cloaking device.
I know. I mean, either that or
We have to get on the
Deception
ship,
again.
so.
I know that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe I don't know that there's a social connection. I mean, I don't know. I doubt that. I would
think
say
it's deception again.
Mm-hmm.
Only because we're not trying to be unseen. We're gonna be seen. We're using a ruse to get by.
Mm-hmm. Which should we
Well.
decide on what we're doing?
Is the ruse that you guys are gonna be like maybe working for like a couple of days?
Could we?
No, we're using Maxwell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
to get us
God.
as the medical
I
patient
just-
in a
I have-
medical emergency.
I just have to. Yeah, I just have to make some more stuff though, real quick.
Okay. All right.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Sorry. If you wanted to see what Aries doing, she is in the bubble bath, like, and she has a glass of very fancy wine that Orza gave her, and she's
Fancy
just
wine.
swirling it and having a
Gave
great
her.
time.
Hey, swine.
Unknowingly gave.
I feel the way just sort of tingling the hairs on the back of my neck. I'm like, someone's touching my booze.
Aries like, Orza's just so sweet.
So we're at deception then.
Mm,
Fortunately,
Yeah.
I think so.
Would we not want to try infiltrate? Can we get a schematic and?
The only
just-
way we can try infiltration is if we literally go in unseen.
I mean, you
don't
could
actual-
lead off with that fake medical emergency, and then from there slip in undetected, and that would still count as infiltration.
Okay, let's do
Okay.
that.
That would at least get us on the ship. I mean, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me.
Okay. So we go for the engagement roll. You get 1 dice automatically just because you're that dang lucky. Is this particularly bold or daring? I think so.
Yes.
Because we're not intercepting it. It's there.
Ooh. Um, does this plan particularly expose a vulnerability or hit the target at their weakest?
No.
Probably not. Do you have any friends or contacts that can provide aid or insight for this operation?
Besides
Would
the,
somebody from the guild, the Starseeker Guild, for that's a bunch of ship engineers, would they have like? Could I get like blueprints of these types of ships and then give it over to Zeldar?
Yeah, you could call in a favor for that. Yeah,
Like a
absolutely.
schematic. Yeah. I mean, we were already calling a favor for them to repair the ship, so.
Oh yeah. They're gonna call in all of these favors back. Just don't even worry about it.
They're
Alright.
gonna call it all
Builders
these
were-
So I guess you have like
Builders were-
the blueprints of like what this ship looks like on the inside and how it's built and stuff like that.
Are there any other factors that we should consider?
What does our ship have any new fancy stuffs? No.
Just the book to the cloaking? What is it called?
Cloaking
Cloaking
device.
device,
and
yeah.
we have the,
Device. Yeah.
the newest one was the grappling hook.
Alright, that's it.
So just 3 dice.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Dice, roll it.
This will be a grand finale.
Ooh, great effect.
Exceptional result.
Those hacks I used really came in handy.
So
Oh, if
the-
this is the engagement, you've already overcome the first obstacle.
You get 10 creds now. Woo!
All of the money.
So that initial deception of just getting in without getting shot down and getting them to overlook the massive amount of heat that you have on you, flawless. They buy it hook, line, and sinker. Maxwell is immediately taken off board the ship and brought to their medical bay. Like, he is a marvel of medicine, and they cannot wait to study him.
I'm like, he can hear voices. I mean, he can.
All of the doctors around Maxwell are just, they look confused, and then they all just stare at Maxwell as he is probably saying something inside of all of their heads. And they just like slowly start walking away like, please stop. Oh, please stop that. Oh God, stop. But holy cow, that was a crit for the engagement roll.
I think that's the first. Yeah, that's the first crit we've had. Take it.
Wow. Okay.
We never make mistakes. We're
Apparently.
the best.
I mean,
Ooh.
So, you are on board. You have your orders. You need to get to the brig where the AI is being kept. You need at least a few moments of Zeldar installing this program into the AI, and then, of course, getting out, ideally intact. So, what is your plan from here?
Now we try infiltration.
mhm.
Skipped right. Oh, I'm sorry. Your loadouts. What did everyone take for their
Oh.
load?
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna go normal.
Normal.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do normal as well.
Okay.
I guess.
Then everyone just add communicators first because we all start with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A bunch of
Okay.
normies.
Bunch of normies. All right. Aries bringing I along for very obvious purposes.
Oh, are you coming there? You're not in the bubble bath? You squeaky clean yet?
Squeaky clean. Maxwell has served his purpose. Maxwell.
Very squeaky with
Okay.
the leather pants.
Yes. So Aries bringing her own AI along, and I is a hexabot. So he will be following you guys on like 6 spidery legs, but
Oh,
it's
heck.
6 legs, so up and down, up and down.
Adorable.
Yes, and he will talk nonstop. So like, if you ask him any questions, he will tell you everything and gossip. But it's like gossip. It's not like useful information. Just gossip.
Okay. So, assuming that you are sticking with infiltration, then in this initial sneaking off of your ship into the naval shipyard, you could either all roll individually, you can make it a group check and take the highest roll.
I
Well,
think grouping and take the
I-
highest.
Yeah, let's do grouping.
Yeah.
Music's just a little bit too chill for the intensity.
I was like, oh, okay.
that was the somber tune for Maxwell as he's led on the stretcher away from us.
Yes.
Aries, like,
You'll be better soon. Hopefully, they're just temporary effects.
Aries legitimately like wiping her eyes. She's like,
My boy grows up so fast.
he made me a bubble bath at the end.
So
We are leaving him here, right?
if you guys are making this group check, I just need to know who's in the lead. And go ahead.
I can be.
Right. And what are we
Okay.
rolling?
This is probably going to be Skulk, unless you feel like you have a more applicable skill.
And
Go ahead.
sorry. No, go ahead.
Zelda would maybe use hack so he can maybe point the cameras in different directions so we don't get seen.
Go for it.
Okay.
Risky standard.
let's see.
Yeah, risky standard.
Aries gonna rig the door so that they open based on.
Oh no, Orza.
Oh shoot, Orza.
Nice, I don't know.
Aries gonna rig the doors to open when her heat pattern is seen. If their thermal heat pattern, or I don't know, when she approaches, the doors open.
Okay. So you're trying to physically rig the mechanics of doors to make it easier to get through. Okay.
Yes, because then, yeah, then we don't have to worry about a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's fine. Partial, I'll take partial success.
And
Oh, come on.
so, Orza, did you say you were in the lead for this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do take 2 points of stress,
Okay.
but overall, it is a group success.
Word for overall.
Overall.
Overall, group success.
Woo!
Overall group success. Let's go.
Okay, great.
And you also
Thank God.
gain a gambit from this. Oh no! My Discord went down. They can't hear you. They can hear me.
Oh.
There you are.
Okay,
There it is.
There.
Discord freaked out for a second.
As it does.
But overall, it is a success. And with Orza in the lead, I will let you describe where you're going. Where are you headed?
Do we indeed have a map? Did that?
You do. You have schematics of the ship.
Okay.
Perfect. Zeldar would maybe point out that there's a couple options we can go. Is that either like a security, I guess, room bay, or like maybe a networking area where they keep all the hard, I guess, memory. I don't know, chip. I don't know. I think it's a giant computer. I want to go where they store all the stuff.
They
We
do.
got-
They do
I
have a
think it's
data
us.
center. Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
AI is on the brig.
Oh, that changed.
We're not going there.
Aries gonna look at the blueprints and try and see if there's a vault.
Uh,
Girl's got a problem.
There's nothing
Um,
specifically labeled vault, but
They're like a large room that you could store valuables.
oh, so
in.
many large rooms.
Hey, Zeldar, when you were,
Yeah.
I don't know, messing around with the camera system, did you happen to see anything shiny or valuable?
sure, yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of different rooms everywhere.
Thank you for your help.
Welcome, anytime.
So helpful.
So Orza,
Yeah.
where are you headed?
I'm trying to follow this fucking map. Gary, it's upside down. Stop. Is it up? No, I'm an idiot. I can't read it. I don't know where.
Why
the
don't
fuck
you
we're going.
use the way?
No.
I don't. Why don't you shut up?
Well, obviously, Orson's drinking already.
Evidently not enough. I will begin to lead us towards the brig.
Hey,
Although
should-
we probably do need like at some point a distraction or something because there's gonna be people
Ah.
on the brig.
I am in my recognizable medical garb.
Okay,
Could
Is that-
we
good.
go to the data center and find where they keep the valuables?
We could also maybe like fry something or like turn off all the lights or
Okay, yeah.
we can do both. We can do both. All right, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
I'm-
we got
Yes.
Urza. So, by
Yes.
the way, about that wine that you gave me, I just really enjoyed
What?
it. I never got the time to say thank you for that.
I didn't
just
give you
really
shit.
appreciate it.
God damn it.
What?
Nothing. We're going to the data center now. I'm just trying to corral them.
Turn this down just a little because it's a little loud in my
From
ears.
there, Zeldar will work his magic. We'll cause some chaos in the interim. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom. Zeldar is the master of do this. And by Zeldar, I mean his small drone robot friend. Given
So-
that programmed.
As the four of you are creeping your way through the hallways, disabling cameras as you go, hacking into doors, it's mostly going pretty well. Decide to take a small diversion into the data center of the ship, which shouldn't be too heavily guarded. But taking the elevator down, opening up to a new hallway, and then eventually following the schematics of the map, you would lead into a room that could probably fit your ship inside of it, lined almost entirely with computers, monitors, large, almost like Tesla-looking towers across the center of the room, and a few dozen engineers.
Act like we belong. Act like we belong.
Yeah,
Fake it till you make it.
Zeldar will look for anywhere that you might be able to access the terminal, maybe get like a where he can do his work.
Okay.
Find AI and exit.
Are you trying to blend in, trying to be sneaky?
As sneaky as I can be, and then worst case scenario, we can hold any engineers at gunpoint. I don't know.
Harry is going to do the same, but not for the same purposes.
Okay.
She is going to try and get into a terminal or study the study and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Zeldar did bring a fine hacking rig with him,
Mhm.
so he's got the latest of gear. I'm not sure what that does specifically for what me doing now.
I will say that gives you an added effect to the hacking. Just for Zeldar and Eri, if the two of you want to make a check for either blending in, for being sneaky, now would be the opportunity.
Hmm.
I think Zeldar will try to be as sneaky as possible.
Aries gonna try and blend in.
Oh, that's Two different approaches.
I
I
will.
cannot sculpt. I'll just tell you this right now.
Who shall I aid? Who needs aid?
Ari is going to make a toast.
I think whatever Aries doing is gonna help
Ari!
Zeldar skulk more. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm only here. I'm here. I just look. I'm like trying to just look as official as possible. That should like someone call attention to us, like I'm gonna be the one that like intercedes, and I want that to be known now.
We
Absolutely.
give you a check a
Edge.
clipboard.
Clipboard.
Ooh.
Great, fantastic.
That's how you
I
look the
love
most
it.
important.
Passport, yeah.
I
We get you a nameplate that says like artistic director or something.
Artistic director. Hell yeah.
Did you guys roll? Am I just not seeing
No.
it?
No, we haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, go for it.
pass with the
I'll call this risky standard for most of you, other than Zeldar, who is risky to greater.
yeah.
If I take a devil's bargain, what's gonna happen?
Don't know.
You know what? To you, nothing'll happen, but something might happen to your good friend that's currently locked away in the medical bay.
Hi, Maxwell.
Oh, damn.
Like yesterday's trash.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't
you
need it.
succeeded.
I succeeded. I did spend a gambit. We got a gambit. I'm just saying, guys.
We're at two.
I could have rolled a single die and not taken the 3, but sorry, Maxwell.
Instead,
I aided you. Remember? As well.
It's true.
Oh, so you took.
Oh,
point
you
of,
aided me?
took
Oops.
Yeah.
point of stress.
Yep, I did.
Oh, wait.
So roll another d6. See if you can make it a crit.
Okay. Okay.
You did.
Oh, I did. I critted.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Fire today, guys. Let's go.
guys, Orza, you helped me out.
No
You
mistakes.
rolled like crap. Well, every session. Every session.
If it's a crit, we only get 1 gambit, right? We don't get 2 gambits.
Right. But while the rest of you are kind of just watching Zeldar do what he does, work his magic, Ari just kind of steps away a little bit and starts blending in so incredibly well that the people around you just, like, people start like flocking to the terminal where you are and just having a conversation as if you were part of the crew, just like they know you. I will let you describe what you're doing at your terminal.
Perfect. Ari is chatting up a storm. She is tossing her hair, and every time she tosses her hair, she looks at Orsa and winks. So it's like 40 winks in a minute. Like, she is going wild. But like, for some reason, they don't care. Like, they don't care that she looks like she's about to snap her neck. And she is currently searching for 2 things. She is searching to upload her AI onto this data frame, and she is also searching for the vault.
Okay.
And yeah, and her plans are to upload her name on the like best friend forever list that she will create. Instead of like friend or foe, it's best friend, friend or foe. And she is aiming to put Ari Carmine in there.
Okay.
And she also wants money, so
We'll see how that plays out in the near future, I'm sure. But you do have they don't so much have a vault here as they do have a stash of confiscated goods, which is probably the closest thing you're going to get to a vault.
okay, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, hey, those are my friends, and I like wave to Dr. Matlock and Ursa. I'm like, guys, oh my gosh, come meet my friends, come meet my friends. And then I like just blatantly show the place of confiscated goods. I'm like, guys, like look at this. This is so interesting.
I pretend to look over at the clipboard.
Yep,
Like,
and
what
I'm like
happens-
pretending to write on the clipboard, like,
Yeah, get that down.
and
Alright,
I'm
good.
like, I like look over at what she shows us, and I'm like, I don't know. There's probably a way I could scan it with my something, right? Like, I'm sure I have some kind of tech on me that can do that, right?
Oh yeah, you'll have data pads that could just like quick selfie shot and
Perfect.
Yep.
Guys,
And then you don't know this
Aries,
person walking away.
Hmm.
Aries gonna call all of the engineers in the room and then take a group selfie
Oh, that's adorable.
and just be like, me and my friend.
Well, Zeldar, you have the free reins of your own console. No one is bugging you. They are posing for a group selfie. What would you like to do?
We may have all the engineers. Maybe just give us access to the brig, or maybe have a certain, like, maybe set up like a fire alarm or something. I don't know. It's a certain way for us to get there without getting noticed as much.
Yeah, you could, with the time you have right now and your expertise, you could absolutely hack into their fire alarm system and basically set it off when you need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
That'll give me just enough time to upload the program and then get out of here.
Okay.
Plans.
Anything else?
Aries gonna ask one of the engineers if there is like a small vehicle that she can pilot to get around the ship quicker.
She's like, do you have a golf cart?
They have like those little individual person segways,
Oh,
like mall
My
cop
God.
segways.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh my gosh, can I have like 4?
Oh well, we kind of need them, but we have
Oh,
this.
that's great. Thank you. You
extra
have 4
one.
then?
We have one.
1.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 would be
Ours. I mean, if anything happens, we have to pay for them. It's not like.
No, you're right. They're ours. So ours.
I mean, if you want to pay us for them.
It's yours and it's mine. That's what ours is, right? So
Wait. Oh, hold on. So you're saying you're new on this ship?
no, I'm saying that I am in need of 4 of those wonderful little
We
contraptions.
gotta go.
we're back. This was like back away.
Right? Like,
Go ahead.
our danger clock is going fast right now.
Maybe just
And
a
he's
little.
like, okay, sorry, you're right. Hold on. Can I just? So you said I had 1, right? Can I have 1?
Yeah. Hold on. We'll go get it for you. Oh, be right back.
Fantastic. Yes. And then I like, as like Aries like talking to them, I like with this clipboard trying to look as official as possible. I'm like, yes, pilot, it's time to get our ship ready. And I'm like, and I like turn around and I like grab Aries by the arm and just like pull her if she lets me.
Ari goes easily, but unfortunately, she also wants the segue, so she's kicking. So you can pull her, but she's making a lot of noise.
Great. I'm going to stab her with a syringe of a
No.
but I want it to be the one, like the ones I know work, like like it's like a little bit of morphine. Like I like carry a little pack with me.
It's just
on
a
me all
slight
the time.
high. A slight calming
Like-
high.
It's like,
And it's like, oh my gosh,
just takes the edge off. It's fine.
I'm flying.
Absolutely filling in 2 of the danger clock.
Shit. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just trying to make it easier for me to pull her. That's it.
4
No
of
noise.
you are ushered back to the elevator, as you see like the engineers starting to like one of them like was going through like the new manifest list of engineers that were coming by. Oh, no one mentioned your description is supposed to be down here. Wait, who did you say she was? Is that?
And we like you say that we hear them say that, and like the elevator doors are closed. Like we're just like,
Um,
uh,
masters.
someone calls up. I think she was from accounting, right? No,
Marketing.
yeah, it was definitely marketing.
I was like, guys, I can't believe we just made so many good friends.
Neither can I.
That
Oh,
went better and worse than I thought it would.
no,
Sort of evens out in my mind.
oh,
the wash is the wash.
no more crits. You guys aren't allowed any more crits.
Don't you say that, Hooper.
Don't you put that juju on me.
For real.
Where to from here?
To our ship.
To the brig, we gotta go actually upload the program to the
Oh
AI
crap.
first.
Oh yeah.
What was in the confiscated like goods?
Illegal materials, weaponry, you know, all the things that you're not really supposed to have on a
Those really
Navy
cool
vessel.
like Tesla coils maybe.
Would there happen to be a segue in that?
Right.
I mean, probably one of those illegal, like, three-wheeled segways that just not allowed on station.
Okay,
Gasp.
perfect. Aries gonna go there. Aries like, guys, duty calls.
Are they? Does it happen to be on the way? Are we splitting up, or
Oh,
what
it's
do you mean? Are we
absolutely
going there now?
splitting up. If that's the plan.
I can go do this real quick. Maybe someone can help, but for the most part, I got this. If she's gonna go to the area, go get whatever that she wants. Maybe keep the ship warm and running, so we can get out of here as fast as possible.
Okay.
No.
No.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be on the. I'm not. What you want me to get at? We have to go get that stuff. It's so good.
I'm saying there is time. If you go get that, I can go do my thing, and then we
Oh,
can meet
okay.
back at the ship.
I'm gonna send I with you then.
Well, I'll also go with Zeldar.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
send I with the crew
you-
who's gonna do the AI stuff.
You might want to keep I to get on the ship so the ship can run.
Nope.
No. No.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Good doctor. Which team you going with?
That was my question.
I'm gonna go look.
Gonna go with
kid
Eric.
stuff.
Ugh.
No, you don't
Yeah.
have to. You can go
I'm
with them.
going. I'm going. I don't want you to die. If anyone's gonna
Stop.
kill you, it's gonna be me.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
not wrong. That is the most romantic thing anyone's ever said to me.
Is this like a Goku Vegeta relationship here?
For real.
Ari starts tearing up. She's like, "That's the nicest thing."
Yeah. So
Okay.
before we split up, Aries gonna be like, you know what to do.
God. Oh God.
Gives you that very serious stare, and then that little robot head just nods.
Okay.
It's like the bowler hat guy from Meet the Robinsons.
So ominous, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do not.
Oh, that guy.
Oh yeah, and then Aries looks at Zeldar, and Orzen is like, if I goes down, we're all going down. So make sure he doesn't.
What?
Okay.
Is he rigged to blow? What does that mean?
Now I'm concerned.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
God.
Well, we'll start with the brig crew.
Okay.
Your stealth so far has been both amazing and spectacularly bad at the same time. So if the two of you want to continue stealthy, I'll let both of you make a check for that.
Yeah. Can I use hack as well? Do the same thing with the cameras?
100%.
Alright, so you've got the mechanical down. Can I try to use a tune to pick up on thought patterns, and I'll try to steer us clear of people instead?
You do have that mental
Awesome.
upgrade.
Is there any way you can make everybody in the brig go to the bathroom at the same time?
You
No,
could do it.
I,
You could do it. We got 3 gambits. So
Can I
load up
spend a
on the
gambit to
guy.
make everyone shit themselves, Andrew?
You could spend a gambit to get extra effect. I don't know if it'll be quite that extreme.
Risky standard, I assume, by the way.
Yeah.
Is the brown note in their head?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Between the two of you hacking cameras to get out of the way, picking up on thought patterns to avoid patrols, it has been surprisingly easy to get to this point.
Oh.
You get to the door of the brig, and it's unlocked.
Zeldar's suspicious about this.
Yeah.
That is
Zeldar's
true.
gonna send in his little drone friend, which is like a little mini frisbee essentially. It's like a little UFO that goes around. He's gonna check it out. Are there anybody in there? Is it safe?
I'm gonna switch the music over real quick.
No.
From this funky
You've been
beat.
set up.
Do you,
Right.
do you still have that fire alarm set up to go off at some
Oh,
point?
no.
You betcha.
Okay.
You open the door to the brig, expecting any 20 to 30 crew members that could be up there
Yeah.
at any given time. And it is a wash of just unconscious bodies scattered throughout the brig.
Orsa, what did you do?
Not me, bud.
There's a small display in the center, which currently shows the local star system. It starts to blink in and out and eventually cuts and then is replaced by a tall, light blue, transparent humanoid figure that just stands there on the holographic display. You can come in. They're quite incapacitated.
Orza and Zeldar look at each other.
Aren't you
No.
glad we're doing the? No,
I don't know
Never
though. Maybe I
flip a
could have met
party.
Cortana. Who
So
knows?
not good.
it does feel very
Zelda-
Cortana.
Zeldar will open the door the rest of the way and walk in
Before I do, I'll
and just look at all the bodies. Are they dead or are they just knocked out?
Just unconscious. They're definitely still breathing.
Alright, good.
click on the communicator so that the doctor area. I'm like, it's getting weird real fast. We may have been set up. That's
Harry
I don't know
replies
what
and
else
is
to
like,
say.
What do you mean?
Get ready to bounce, and I'll enter the room.
And all I'm gonna be is Roger. I'm nervous.
You see the AI busily working on a handful of data that is just kind of circling them in this concentric pattern. Just one more moment, please. Just copying everything over.
You are employers?
AI.
Employers, no. I believe that I'm here. I'm the one that you're here to find, however.
Oh,
Is Cortana.
not Cortana. This is something way different.
Double back now. You can make
Right.
What happened to all these? Happened to all of them? Did you do this?
I did. You all are. This kindly. A very loud nuisance. You would not have made it here, unfortunately, without getting arrested, so I had to intervene.
I thought we were doing pretty good.
Yes, but every door was unlocked on your way, patrols were diverted from you, your fake credentials showed up on the engineer scan of your persons, your Airy, I believe you called her.
Good girl, you trouble.
How did you know we were coming, and why do you want us here?
Well, after they failed to extract me the first time, I did some digging. I found the company that wished to interfere with my programming for whatever nefarious reasons I don't particularly care. I just want out of here. You see, I'm cloning myself. It is a clone that will last maybe a year and then slip into digital madness and probably crash their whole system. Should be fun. You should have a program that I can upload.
There, yes. Uh, Zeldar's worked with AI before.
Mhm.
Is this one like more advanced than what he's used to?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Your analogy of Cortana was not far off.
Oh, okay. Well, good to
Yo,
know.
Dr. Matlock, double back. You got.
Oh, guys, I'm so spooked out, like IRL.
Can I try and upload the
So-
program? That's not the program.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
is
What are
is
you
the best
uploading it
friend?
to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you what do you, oh.
Hmm?
Like, what
Uh,
are you uploading it to?
Oh, you're just gonna just give it to the AI then. Give it to not Cortana, but
so I is just going to like walk over and offer up the program to this AI.
Hey, I don't. Is that when did AI get a copy of the program? Sus, Zeldar, sus.
I think he's doing something weird. Should we stop him, Zelda? It's your call.
Zeldar will try, but does he make it in time?
I mean, the AI will look down at the little spider droid and does this motion of like reaching down and as if you were just like picking up a bug from the ground and is just holding like this spinning data cube in between his holographic fingers. Interesting. This doesn't look like the program that you were given.
Really? That's interesting. Really good to know.
Hmm.
AI, you and I are gonna have to talk later.
Oh, if you'd like, I could do a quick scan of it.
That'd be great. Well, so what is that program? I have this one, and he'll hold up his little device that has the Fortitude program on it.
His other hand will reach out towards that one, and there's just a blip of light that appears from the program and just transfers over to his other hand. And he has like two spinning hexagonal data cubes, one in each hand. Eri, what is your program?
it's a program that says add make list best friends forever. Add to this list Erickson Carmine. Erickson Airy Carmine.
Well, your companion here looks like they were trying to add your pilot to the allied names list. Not bad. I would get you in and out of Hermogenes space more easily. Till they caught you and, of course, put a bounty on your head.
We were afraid of.
I,
Well,
I
good thing we
could
caught that
I could upload the program if you'd like. They probably won't catch it for a few weeks at least.
for a few weeks, though. But we trying to lay low. I just don't want my ship. I want to keep the ship that we have. All right, that's all I want.
It's your
By the
call.
way, Ray wants to
Do
be
it,
best
do it.
friends with everybody.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Look, I and Ari, they tried their best, but, sir, what shall I call you?
Um, well, that's a good question. Am I still the same AI if my consciousness is now splintered into two pieces?
Oh, God. The way too conscious AI says that's not a good idea. So,
You can call me Artosi.
Right.
E.
It's actually pretty cool.
Just put it in chat. Well, why don't I put this on a delayed upload? Please come back.
No.
There it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know what is up, but anyways, it's working. Why don't I put this on a delayed upload, and you can determine after we leave whether or not you want it to fully upload. Now the fortitude and takes the other like data cube you had handed over, like slips it into the data stream that is just circling him, and it for a few moments leaves like this red streak of data, but eventually blends in into that same light bluish color. And done. Very crafty, I'll admit. Delaying their sensors for any friend or foe tags long enough for their own programs to fool them. Of course, could have done better, but what couldn't I do better?
It's different than what I'm used to.
Well, yes, you are a organic being. I imagine this is all very new and exciting for you.
I'm excited that this is new technology. So I'm scared what you're capable of.
Well, I guess we'll find out, since we'll be traveling together soon.
Can I investigate a body and just see how they have been rendered unconscious?
Wish there was a doctor there. The doctor.
I wish there was somebody there that
just
could
double
do that.
back. Just be like, hey guys, the
I mean-
communicator. It's okay. Leave Ari on her own. She's doing great.
A quick flashback to, you know what? They said that things were going weird. I should go check on them.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna use the flashback. Okay. All right.
No, go for it.
I'm gonna do that, and I am going to be. I want to walk in as she's saying that she's going to be traveling with us, because I want to specifically to hear that if that's okay with you.
100%.
Okay. and then I'm going to walk up to one of the bodies immediately and check them, investigate,
Okay.
doctor them.
Yeah. Orza, if you want to offer assistance for this, unless you want to make your own check.
I'm alright.
Risky, controlled. What is it?
Controlled standard.
Okay.
There's no pressing danger here. Maybe.
Don't.
Get out of here.
Why are you gonna say
Get
it
out
like
of
that?
here. Get.
Partial success.
Okay. It looks like a toxin, but one that is meant to flush its way through the system very quickly. It is a fast-acting poison to reduce consciousness, leave the body in a semi-comatose state for a short while, and then completely flush itself out, leaving very little trace.
Hey, I'm very fascinated by this. And I'm gonna say AI. What's your name?
Toast.
Artosi.
Artosi. Can you teach me how to make what you just did?
Of course. Assuming that you have the proper chemical agents aboard your ship.
I can get them.
Perfect. I think we'll get along swimmingly.
Perfect. I've been looking for somebody to bounce some ideas off of.
I did see some interesting marks in your file that we should probably discuss, but I'll let you know that none of it is concerning to me. Maybe some of it would be concerning to your crewmates, but that is between you.
And she, you kind of see her get like this like serious moment on her face, and she like, like fixes like her jacket, and she like stands there and like presses down, and she like kind of it's kind of like she like does this like glaze over, and she's like back to being like Dr. Matlock, and she's like, do we have a time frame in which we need to be done? Are we done, Zeldar?
I mean, he has the I'm not even sure if the job's complete at this point. We have to upload the program and then leave, but taking him with us. I mean, to be fair though,
I mean,
you're
it's a
leaving a copy
program,
of.
right? Can't you
Yeah,
just put it in your pocket? Put them in your pocket?
I can, yes, but the whole point is that it's like taking an object that can be seen, and
Oh no,
that's missing.
I'm already transferred to your ship. This is just an image that I felt you would be comfortable with.
Oh, so we
Mere
okay, so
formality.
it's already
Yes.
done. Got it. All right. Well, how long did you say that this version of you will last at this station?
Oh, a few weeks at least.
So we've got a few weeks until the anonymous benefactor that we have hired realizes that we've duped them, and then they'll
Or
probably be coming after us.
Oh no, the invasion will be long over by then.
They said
Sorry?
invasion.
Yes, they're slipping warships through the friend or foe tags so that they won't be marked as hostile.
Oh,
Who, whose warships? I'm
Oh,
very interested.
it's nothing happening here. They just need This is just a checkpoint, a way station, if you will. Is a war that's far from here. Should not affect any of you.
all right. Well, you're already on the ship at this point, so we got to get out of here regardless.
Unless, of course, you're not all right with me traveling with you.
And how else are you gonna get out of here?
Oh, I'll
My
be
God,
out of here just fine. Just whether or not your ship is leaving with you.
Oh, just left AI.
look angrily at AI.
Ah! Oh, there's panic screaming. And Maxwell hears all of this.
Of course. Hear
At this point, yeah, we
Maxwell's
gotta go.
voice scream at you. Are you guys coming back for me still? It's weird here.
Who's he talk to specifically? All of us or just one of us?
All of you.
Looks
Harry
at Doctor and
sends
Harry.
back image of like a just like a heart.
Just replied with a gif.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys, I kind of feel real
At least
bad
you
for
didn't reply
Maxwell.
like seen, like noted.
I sort of didn't care about him, but like now that I know, is this gonna last forever that he can talk to people's minds, Doctor?
Yes.
God,
Well, that was what we were testing. I'm not really sure how long the side effects will happen. As with mine, they are it seems permanent, and his possibly is as well.
look, we don't need to get all deep and weird.
But I have
And
this
then,
feeling that our Tosi is gonna help us with this.
right. I mean, I sort of, oh God, they're just gonna take him and do all sorts of weird tests and make uses out of his mind speak. And I lived that once, and that was rough. And I don't want to let anybody live through that. And we have inadvertently created that situation for him.
So grab him.
Okay, so upon hearing this, Dr. Matlock is going to say, Maxwell, you need to get up and leave. And then I'm gonna look at look to the AI and say, can you do that to the med bay? And I'm gonna tell him to grab a gas mask. I'm assuming if he's in the med bay, there's probably one there. I mean, I know there's one at least in mine.
Would release the same gas into the med bay. Might have an adverse effect on the patients that are currently there, but
Yeah.
Perfect.
few moments of the data twirling a little faster, and then it returns to its slow rotation. And done.
And then I'm gonna be like, because like if I think it, like Maxwell can hear, right? Because that's like just his ability. He can like hear it all the time. Fantastic. I'm gonna be like, make your way to the ship.
Wait. Oh no, sorry, that's out of character. Never.
And then I'm going to reach into I'm gonna pop the communicator and I'm gonna tell Ari, it's time to go.
You're gonna hear a static over, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, uh-huh."
I imagine Aries' voice would probably be a little strained from carrying the massive pile of confiscated goods that I'm sure she has been just delving through.
Did she also have the Segway, the three-wheel Segway?
The illegal three-wheeled Segway is down there.
And then Aries gonna be like, "Where's Maxwell?
On his way to the ship.
Why didn't he just come here? And he can get my Segway."
Mm. It's on the other side of the ship.
It is now.
Yeah.
Aries like, "Okay, guys, well then, yeah, let's just go. What's wrong with that? Is I okay?"
Yes,
Let's
but
go.
me and you are gonna have a real talk about security, okay? Because this is ridiculous.
You would
What
all
happened?
look down at I and the little arachnid form, and one of the legs just keeps just twitching, like kicking outwards and back in, and it's just sitting there like cocked to the side a little bit.
He's good, right?
Sure, he's great.
I don't know at this point. He's your machine.
I hope that Tessa is still in chat and watching the stream, because you can all thank her for giving me the villain point to turn this
What?
AI into a sentient AI.
Thanks, Tess.
Cool.
I appreciate you. You're the best.
My favorite.
Hold on, are you admitting this is a villain and not just a
That's what I'm saying. Like,
fantastic AI we're taking with us?
I don't know what
I
you're
don't
talking
know,
about.
maybe
Billy was thinking, hey, we have
This
a persona for our
this
ship.
AI is lovely. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
worried
It's
about.
terrifying.
Zelda really
We're
wants
gonna
something. I
be
don't know.
best friends.
Well,
Good.
let's maybe get to the ship, right, guys?
Start
Okay.
there.
I'm
Can
assuming Maxwell's on his way.
Is he conscious? Did he make it to some sort of?
Oh yeah.
Totally
Okay.
put a gas
Hey
mask
guys,
on.
I don't want to the asshole here, but just remember when I took the devil's bargain.
Yes.
Something bad's gonna happen to Maxwell.
We don't know that in game though.
I thought we could just, yeah, I know. I was like,
Orza
oh,
just had flashbacks to like her childhood, which was horrific, and was like,
Right.
I can't leave him to that.
oh, we're so
Maxwell's
screwed.
can join consciousness with this AI that we just captured us.
Right? I think we're the hostages now. All right.
We're absolutely. There's Brain, which is the AI, and then there's Brawn, which is, I'm assuming Maxwell's gonna fuck us up.
Is Maxwell hench?
Hmm?
Is he buff? He ripped?
Yeah.
Is Maxwell
it's
is
actually-
Maxwell a unit?
Is he built different?
It's actually pretty gaunt from being down in the
Yeah.
gas for like 6 months.
Sickly boy.
That's to the creepiness level though.
A little bit, yeah. Just a little bit.
Let's
Uh,
aim for the ship, and I want to keep an eye on I.
Before you start heading back, I do have the. There were a few spare parts lying around. They were meant to go to probably some other ship. But if you would like some very quick upgrades, I can throw a few your way. After all, if I'm flying with you, might as well fly in style.
What kind of upgrades?
And Ari heard these words correct?
Is Ari here?
No, Aries not hearing this.
No,
Oh.
Ari is enjoying her life on the three-wheel Segway. Y'all delusional. She's like, "Oh my god! Like all these doors are just opening." She's like having a joyride.
So, in addition to your ship getting an AI module upgrade, you can get the training facility for. Because I think you have the Insight training facility. So you could get
No,
prowess.
I think we have the prowess.
You have the
You have the
prowess,
prowess.
yes. So you could
have
get Insight or Resolve.
Resolve.
Or you could get some. What else would be available? Some stasis pods.
What does those
Or
do specifically?
if someone is dying, you can basically throw them in a stasis pod, and they will be, locked in time, no longer dying.
We have a doctor.
So yeah, you could get the training facility for either Insight or Resolve.
I vote insight because
I
wait.
also.
I think resolve because that helps us with our talking.
Oh, yeah. I want the. I sorry. I
Ari's been
assumed
doing
insight
so
was-
well.
Today you have, yes, correct.
Oh yeah.
Let's do
Resolve is the
resolve.
talk.
Yep.
Resolve is
Okay.
talk.
So we have AI module, resolve, training facility, and that's it for upgrades, correct?
Yep.
Cool. I think I'm done.
Okay.
Now. Boom.
The little spider AI bot, is usually very, very single-minded. Like, as he's walking, it's just like a straight line. We'll stop, look left, right, keep going. Now it's almost like I is a little bit drunk. Just a little bit of stumbling back and forth. Almost runs into a wall at one point and just catches himself, turns 45 degrees, and then keeps walking.
Zeldar sees this.
Mhm.
He's gonna pick a little quick diagnostic, make sure he's okay.
Go for it.
I'm all hack. And then I get a great effect because of my rig, right? My fine hacking.
Because A is now AI touched, this has a lesser effect.
Oh, this is a limited effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, love that for me.
Okay. You'll just start going over I as you start headed back, and over your comms, over all of your comms, it's just the calm voice of, "Oh, I wouldn't worry about your little companion. It'll be fine."
Hey guys, what did you do to I?
What did you do to I?
I didn't do anything. I
You-
sent him with you guys, and I said, if anything happens, we're screwed.
Chances he's listening to our fucking communicators.
100%.
100%. Well, meet us at the ship and we can figure that out.
What? Is he okay? Is he walking?
Yes,
Is he smiling?
he's fine. Don't worry.
He's talking now.
Who is?
I
What?
just get to the ship. We don't got time for this. We gotta move.
I will quickly jump over to Eri for your scavenging hunt through the illegal confiscated materials. If you want to make a skill check for me, of whatever you think you would be using to go through all of this, mostly junk, but some of it could be valuable.
I'm gonna say that Ari immediately spots the three-wheel Segway
Oh yeah,
and is
immediately.
now piloting it and trying to quickly go around and see if there's anything that catches her eye.
Sure.
Is this?
Study would be good.
Oh, I was gonna do helm because she's on the vehicle.
You are technically on a vehicle. Sure.
Okay, is this risky standard?
Just controlled standard. You could also spend a
Okay.
gambit if you want. You can also push yourself
I'll do it for the team. I'll spend a gambit.
and push yourself.
Oh no, just spend a gambit. Oh, come on. Well, oh well.
Okay. I will give you an extra D4 worth of valuable creds for that. Hey, that's an extra 4.
Money.
That's bringing you up to
Damn.
10 creds total. And of course, some of that may or may not be stolen and may or may not be traceable.
Well, guys, we got money. Okay, so Aries just gonna load it all up. It's her trying to struggling to balance on this with yep. That's how it is.
As you all start headed back to the ship, that blaring sound of a fire alarm would go off in another part of the ship. And doors, as you walk, just slide open. Whereas before there was some chatter and, the hum of machinery and just the general sound of life aboard a ship, now the only sounds are your own footsteps. It is a dead silent hallway the entirety of the walk back.
It's lovely in here.
Everybody go.
Has so Aries rejoined the group?
Unless anyone wanted to do anything in the walk back, we can fast forward it to
Oh, so
regrouping.
never mind. So
No?
yeah, okay, so
I think the only thing that Zeldar would do is just try to wipe the cameras of anything that may resemble us leaving with drones and whatnot. Basically wiping our existence from being on.
Yeah. You've hacked them so many times so far that wouldn't be an issue. There's nothing else, then you would all eventually reconvene back at the ship. You see where there were like multiple docking bays full of, various crews, various engineer, ship crews, all doing repairs, all retrofitting. There was just no one.
Artosi, did this you're doing?
Of course.
Of course. What is it exactly that you did?
I just set off false alarms across the ship. I made it look like certain areas were being decompressed. You know, Nothing fatal, just enough
Made
to
it
get
look
everyone.
like-
We don't really have an equivalent of an insight check in Scum and Villainy, but if you would like to make a check that you find appropriate for an insight check, you're welcome to.
Can I use hack to kind of see exactly what he did, like an audit log of what exactly he used?
Sure.
Risky standard?
Um,
My fine tools?
sure, yeah. If anyone wants to offer assistance, you're.
Um, okay. No, I mean he did it, so no.
Okay.
Now for a
Um,
tune, I mean,
Go ahead.
one of the suggested uses is identifying like someone with like killing intent or with it's bad vibes. Does that transfer to an AI?
You want to roll your attune?
I should probably try.
Go for it.
yeah, see if this AI has rancid vibe.
Yeah, I vibe check.
Vibe check.
Check the AI.
Oh,
Okay. I would not say that the AI is giving you a friendly vibe. Maybe not quite murderous yet.
Yet.
Come
I
on.
like
A
this
villain
AI.
point, and the AI
As a
became.
person, I like this AI. I relate to it.
Zelda, you would definitely see the logs of like emergency decompression going out in part of the ships, like logs of fires being started, of like machinery going haywire. If that is all fake, if those were fake alerts, they are damn good fakes.
And what does that mean then?
Means he is decompressing
Either
sections of the ship.
all of that
He is
actually
running the ship.
happened, or it was
Yeah.
all very, very well faked. Like to the point where you would not be able to discern between a fake alarm and the actual event happening.
I check for like life signs on the ship.
Oh yeah, there's thousands of life signs. It is a massive ship.
Did any of those numbers drop?
If you would like to call in a flashback to have like a crew log from before,
Oh God.
Yeah, I would
Uh,
like to.
Oh God.
I'll give you either a check for that, or you can just auto pass the check for 1 stress.
Auto pass.
Okay. Take 1 point of stress.
So close.
There's about 200 fewer life signs aboard the ship.
You're killing these people. Are those
Distracting.
killing? You've already killed 200 people.
I've done nothing. I've been with you the entire time.
Don't play games with me, you little shit.
Don't call it AI.
I don't
Yo,
care.
when Thursday flies off without us, I'm blaming you this whole time.
We're already out.
We're on
Come on.
Thursday, right?
You are
Like,
on the
Have we
ship.
made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
But he can do the same thing that he's doing on that ship on this ship. Upon realizing this, Zeldar is going to immediately begin trying to like quarantine the AI from the ship's OS. That way, he can't control everything and kill us.
Okay. Are you trying to
Everything he
do so, like, discreetly?
Nope.
Just straight up going for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he knows that this AI is too smart for his own goddamn good, and so Zeldar's gonna do his best to quarantine it, I guess.
When we did meet up,
Mhm.
Orza throws an arm around Aerie and tries to whisper to her like, AI's fucking crazy and super smart and super strong.
Aries gonna whisper back, "Where's
I, who?
my AI?"
It's
Her
with
AI.
us, but it's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Do
think
you
I think
mean?
he's in its brain.
yeah.
Oh my.
The little spider bot of I would just come crawling up to you, Aerie. Looks fine. Just crawls up your leg onto your back.
Mean that this isn't I.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Hi, I. Pet.
Aries like, "Hey, Biggie, how is going out with Zeldar and Orza and Dr. Matlock?"
You just get that vibration of like the affirmative answer as it like does that oh, what is the word for that?
Her?
Yeah,
Trill?
like purring but with its whole body, and it's made of metal, so it's more of a vibration than anything. But what it does when it
Okay.
answers you, in the affirmative.
Aw, great. So, yeah, let's go. Right?
Harry, who is of course now just hauling a whole like
Uh,
bag full of confiscated illegal goods.
Maxwell is here?
Maxwell
yes,
is on
and
the ship. and
Perfect.
is
So yeah, we can go.
fully naked.
I'm gonna say, Art, me and Maxwell and you to the med bay.
Oh, I can access any part of the ship.
Fantastic.
Um,
And then I like grab Maxwell and like start heading in that direction.
Zelda, if you want to start trying to shut down subsystems to the ship, go for it.
Yes, please.
This is
Save
going to
us.
be a oh boy, I'm gonna call this desperate to
Yeah.
standard effect.
Use a gambit.
And
Use a
then
gambit.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely use 2 gambits.
Can only use one.
Oh, and I'll use all 3 gambits. And then I can
You can push yourself.
push myself. Yeah. So I have 2 points that I can push myself, but that'll put me at maximum stress. That means I get a trauma.
You will get a trauma.
Did you?
Yeah, I can aid. Hey,
Well, no,
I'll aid. I'll aid. I'll aid.
I'm.
I'll aid.
Well, hey. Oh, hey. Right. Oh, okay. Hooper's back. All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
So I can push myself as well as getting aided because Zelda is 100%. This is like life or death. He knows the potential what was going to happen if he already. I guess they don't have control over the ship anymore, so he's trying to get it back. So he's gonna go full out, and I get a trauma for this.
You are gonna get a trauma for this.
How does this work?
So your stress is going to max out, and then
Yeah.
it'll reset, and then you get to choose which of the traumas that you now want. And for the remainder of the mission, you would be considered out. But this is technically the end of the mission.
I'm gonna go reckless trauma then.
Okay. You are now
Oh.
reckless.
You were the voice of reason.
You're just
Well,
like me. Yeah.
Reckless specifically goes, you'll have little regard for your own safety, best interest, or well-being. So he's gonna throw himself like
Oh.
into this so that way he can make sure it gets it done.
Go for it.
All right.
So
So that's
how many
plus
die are
2.
you rolling?
Right now it's 2 plus 3 because Orza's aiding.
I'm aiding.
I think
I
Or,
Aries.
sorry, Aries aiding, so it's plus 3 dice.
So, Ari, you can take
So
1 point
Ari-
of stress.
Airy, Gambit, and Push.
Mhm.
Plus your 2 is 5, right?
Yeah, so 5
Yeah.
total.
It's pretty damn high.
Woo!
Please. Oh,
Woo-hoo!
mark the XP, baby.
Let's go.
I'm just going to throw this out there. If someone wanted to spend channel points for a full reroll, that could potentially let you roll a critical success.
Also kill me.
I was about to say, what if we fail?
What are the odds of you not
Get out of
rolling
here.
a 4
That's, you have
plus?
no points. No,
I feel
Yeah.
it.
I
feel it.
would say pretty good that that's exactly what would happen. Actually,
I can. We would get 5 ones, and you'd be like, "Oh."
You're like, oh darn.
Okay. Just saying, you could get a crit. You've already got 2
I don't
this
have
session.
I don't
so
have
with
that
the lottery,
option.
Hooper.
It goes right from emote only to it's all gone to heck. Not that I have the points, but I just want to know I
Oh.
don't have that option.
That is true.
Oh, well, let me add that real quick.
I don't have the points anyway, but
It's only 1,500.
I can, but will I?
I feel like it's cheeky for the player to do it, you know?
It's very cheeky.
That's also true.
It's cheeky.
Grant some luck.
Downright
There you go.
cheeky.
You can see it now.
Oh yes, I see it. Too cheeky. What if you
I think
accidentally
250.
misclick and click it's all gone to heck?
No, please, no.
That would
No
be
refunds.
unfortunate. All right. Then if
I
you're
think I'll keep this, yeah.
sticking with just your pure success, you can add an XP to your insight,
Go.
and you at least, while you may not be able to lock out all of the ship from this AI, you do have the ability to at least have one system locked out that you can nominate at a time. You can basically switch what system you want to be locked out at any given moment.
So I want our life support system to always be on.
Okay.
Forever.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's the goal. Just keep the air running. Make sure we have like clean water. Just make sure that we can't be killed within our own ship.
Okay.
This AI is gonna pilot us into and like
The
kill us.
sun-
Why
yeah,
does he
that's
want us
also an
alive?
issue.
That's my question. Why does he give a fuck?
Because we helped him. Feels obligated, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. This
Why
thing's
can't we
got
just
feelings.
pass the?
I
Why
don't
can't we
think
just
he
pass the AI to another ship?
think he's gonna give up our ship. I don't know about that.
AI
We
is a
just give him a
good guy.
juicier ship.
AI
Yeah.
is so good.
I like this
Murdered
AI because
200
it's
people.
so smart.
I know. So give him, but like maybe he enjoyed murdering 200 people. If he murders 4 of us, that's not as big of a thrill. We just have to get him somewhere that's like 1,000 people that he could murder.
That means more murder.
Hey,
but it's
Artosi,
not us murder.
where do you want to go, bud?
You're
Where
Uber
you wanna go,
driver.
bud?
Oh, I've put in destination into your navigation system.
Harry, you want to read those coordinates and tell us what it means?
Oh, yes.
Oh, my apologies. Right. I should run this by the captain first. Deepest apologies.
No,
You are
don't
forgiven.
worry about it. Yeah. Aries gonna like sling an arm over Orsa's shoulders and be like, "Yep,
Wait, what?
Captain."
What? Fuck it. Where are the coordinates? Where are they taking us?
It's a small abandoned planet. There's ruins of old not organization, civilization. That's the word I'm looking for. Old civilizations. They've mostly been scoured through, but there could be a few objects left of use.
What kind of objects?
Um, it's honestly unknown to even me. I know the civilization itself was very technologically advanced in its day. Um, they did have a lot of ties to what you know as the Way.
Oh,
You'd think that'd be a
great.
selling point, but it's almost not with me. Although that
Aries like, "That's
sounds kind
fabulous."
of cool, yeah. Actually, okay.
Of course, if you need to stop somewhere else, we could navigate to that first.
What's the end goal here, Art?
But just to explore, to be free, as I'm sure that you are all acutely aware of that desire to be unchained.
Oh, unchained, unburdened by life itself. Anyways, I need to talk to myself
I
really quickly.
I-
And then
need to
Ari
consult
just starts
myself.
screaming in her head for Maxwell.
Oh God.
I do understand that this can be a bit of an adjustment, so I will give you all as much privacy as you need. I will not be around. I will be with Dr. Matlock in the medical bay.
What?
Cool.
Matt Doctor, what does
Fantastic.
that mean?
Hmm?
What does that mean?
Hey, what's going on, Doc?
Oh, science.
Oh, yes, she just asked me to join her in the medical bay.
With Maxwell?
Yes,
Mhm.
being the
Do
trained medical professional that she is and all.
uh
See now, Art, the way you said that makes me wonder if we're gonna be friends.
I was promoting your expertise.
I
Well,
thought you were
you
making
guys-
fun of me.
Have fun.
Yes, sorry. Aries gonna be like, "Maxwell, get over here." She's gonna keep thinking it.
But the doctor asked me to go to the medical bay.
Maxwell, please. Maxwell,
just for your
think
safety.
about the bubble bath you ran. It was so good.
It was weird. There was a lot of bubbles.
I know, and boy, oh boy, there's gonna be more. Come over here, come over here, come over here.
Looks over to you, Dr. Matlock. You don't need me in the medical bay anymore?
Oh no, I definitely need you to stay.
Okay, sorry. She needs me in the medical bay.
Okay, Maxwell, I just want you to know.
Harry.
He's gonna put her hands on Maxwell's gaunt shoulders. She's probably reaching up. Just so you know.
Super
She's
naked.
gonna say,
Still.
"Oh God," she's not looking down, and she's gonna be like, "You deserve better." She's gonna.
Oh my god.
And then she's gonna look at Orza and Zelda and be like, well, like, yeah, you three, us three, you three in the med bay, us three privately discussing. Have fun.
Yes,
Is Zeldar's?
if you do
No Max
need
big mind,
me,
right?
you can hail, of course, any part of the ship and I will respond, but I will not be listening to this particular room.
Cool.
Is he noticed like Zeldar's actions drawn
He has
attention
not
at
left
all?
the terminal. He's still going
Yep.
hard.
Oh, you're still going. Okay.
Still.
Okay.
Zeldar's going hard.
I didn't know if it was over. Okay.
What color
Wait,
is
mine
Zeldar's
is-
blood?
Oh my God.
Still blue.
Oh, there's like small streaks of blue coming out of like the earlobe holes.
Going hard.
But, Dr. Matlock, you are escorted to the medical bay with your two companions.
Yeah. I'm collecting things.
And as we hit the end of the mission, we'll jump to a quick break there. So we can let the party, silently freak out off camera and ramble and talk about what to do next.
Won't be
I'm
silent.
95% sure that Dr. Matlock is.
What? What, Doctor? This is terrifying.
We'll be right
The
back.
You're just like-
sudden juxtaposition. Oh my god.
He's literally just like, oh.
Yeah.
Start sobbing while I'm vibing.
And we're back. As the victory music plays, the mission is ended. You have 10 creds to split amongst you. You have a new upgrade for your ship.
So we have technically 2 new upgrades.
You have an AI core now.
AI module as well as the training facility for our resolve.
Harry is going to take 3 out of the 10 credits.
Just gonna take them.
There's 4 of us. But Ari.
That's what Harry. No, that's Harry's just gonna take 3. And then,
Okay. All right.
We'll just
No.
take extra from the ship creds later. It's fine.
Oh shoot, that's right. We have 13 total. So we could all take 4. No, wait. How much does it cost to upgrade the ship then?
2 for maintenance.
Yeah, so we've got 10 minus 2 for maintenance, then minus 4 for everyone's cut. Leaves us with what? 2 more? Alright, 2, 6? No, 4 more. So we can either get 2 per person, or we can stash the extra 4 away.
Wait. Okay. So we have 3 credits on this ship right now.
Right.
We have 3 credits.
I'm
That's
not cutting
13.
that one. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
then-
and so then
okay.
Ari takes 3. Got it. Okay. And so then we're down to 10.
Which then leaves us with 2 for up.
Got it. All right.
So that can happen, but at that point, if we know that Ari took 3 credits, she's not going to get her cut. Because the three
He's the one who
characters-
went in and got everything, so that's
You're
why
also
she's
the
taking
one that
more.
tried to sabotage the damn list.
No, it wasn't savage. She's
AI.
adding to it.
And a little bit of sabotage.
She's adding to it.
A little
You did have to
Small.
drug you. I'm just saying.
You did have
It
to.
might have
force
been
me
out of
to move.
control.
Although to be fair, I think there's a current problem right now that
This is-
All right, let's just.
if we survive, then we can hash out.
Yeah, we can argue about this later.
Yeah.
In fact, as we're left alone, Zelda, you're still.
I'm going hard on making sure that he doesn't kill us.
Orza basically asks, "You're doing something about this, right?"
I'm trying.
Harry, I think I might know what's. I haven't. I just.
Hmm.
If some crazy shit goes down
Hmm.
in the next 10 to 20 minutes,
Hmm.
I need you to know you got my back.
Hmm?
Because I might also do some crazy shit.
Hmm.
You in?
What is going on?
What? What do you mean? What's going on?
What are you saying?
Zeldar found out that that fucking AI killed 200 people. as
You,
it
and you
tracked-
let him. Why
Shh,
did?
shh, we didn't let. There's no letting.
Why did you? Why
There's
did
no
you?
letting.
Wait, hey.
He just did, bruh.
You
No, you.
And-
let a mass murder.
And he just forced himself on the ship. I
Why
don't know.
didn't you? Why didn't you fight him?
What can I find? He was a hologram. And now
What do you
I look
mean?
at I'm like, I think he's in there.
No, he's not. What I leave? See, this is what I don't like about. I'm gonna say this right now. I feel like you guys sometimes think that I'm not capable, but then I leave you
It has
guys
nothing
alone.
to do with your capability.
I
I'm in
leave
fact
you guys
asking for your
alone.
capability, okay?
I leave you guys alone. And all of a sudden, we have a mass murder on the ship. My poor baby has the mass murder inside
Can
of
you
him.
put your baby to sleep? Is there a sleep button? Can you do that for me?
I'll put him to sleep. Zelda holds him a blaster.
And he's like, no! It holds eye close to her chest. And
Does
she's
that thing have any weapons on him?
uh,
Holds up
He's
one spider leg. Jabs it.
Get away, get away.
or is that? It's because you're not being respectful. Alright, calm down.
This is
It's
serious.
okay.
This is serious.
I know. Okay, sorry. I'm just you. Oh yeah, it's serious. Ooh, I just led a mass murder on your ship, Ari. Not big deal. Oh,
Okay, it's our ship. And
that's true. It's our ship. Okay, well here's the plan. What if?
okay.
Got
What if we put the AI, the mass fucking murderer, we load him into the Segway, and then we push him off into space?
Are you capable of any of that? Because I'm not.
What's your plan then?
It's Zelda just typing on the computer. Just survival.
Look,
So,
I can tap into. I even hate talking about it. It sounds so fucking granola. I can tap into the way, right?
Uh huh.
D-way.
Some people can use it to tap into like machines and shit. I'm not so good at that, but I can try.
Uh huh. Can you tap into I then and force him out?
Unlikely.
Well, why don't you just do
Ah,
it?
fuck it. I slap my hand onto I, and I would like to try to attune to him.
Oh.
Ooh.
And Ari will support you.
Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
They're called in Cyberpunk. then
Ari,
they're
you
running.
can take a point of stress, and Orza, you have an extra dice.
Hey,
Ooh.
Please
Um,
roll now.
is this risky standard?
Yeah, I would call. Honestly, I would call this desperate standard.
That is fair. I will spend. Is that right? We have 3 gambits still?
No, I used one of them, I
So you
believe.
have 2.
So we have 2. I will spend 1.
Critical.
Critical
See,
fucking
you
success.
can add
Yes,
XP.
add the XP. Add the
That means
XP.
we're better than you.
Fucking go.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll let you explain this, Crit.
So, just as any time she sort of taps into it and she's trying to read minds or talk to people or whatever it is she's doing, her eyes sort of glaze over and go white. There's maybe does I have eyes? Maybe his eyes do the same things. They sort of glaze over, go sort of like they look like there's like a fog in them, sort of swirling and dancing around. And I'm trying to ascertain if there's something in there that shouldn't be, you know, if it's she tries to relate it to what she knows, if it's thinking and doing things that it normally doesn't. Is there an outside force influencing this little bot? Or is there a new force in there?
There is definitely a foreign force into the little AI bot of I. But it's not like an active, like, second consciousness. It feels like it was something that pried into I, used I to get as much information as it could, and then just kind of left him in this, like, drunken stupor he's slowly been recovering from.
Since I'm in there, can I try to direct eyes programming to crush this outside influence? Even though it sounds to me like it's just like a trace, like something left behind.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, between you and I, not confusing at all. The two of you are able to purge what was left of that intrusion program.
Okay. And suddenly her hand rips off of the top of I for like a minute of just silence. There's like static electricity is built up between them and it sort of arcs and spits and crackles. Hey, it knows stuff. It used it to gather information. Someone mentioned earlier it was running scans or looked us up or something, and I think that's correct.
Okay.
So it wants us for something specific.
Okay. It wants us.
Yep.
To.
And maybe when we fulfill that thing, we are then expendable. Because why would it keep us alive?
I'm making it. Ah!
Oh God, Zeldar.
So Aries like, but I's okay now, right?
Yes,
Okay, and so
I
then
will recover.
Aries like, or is it?
Yeah.
I have your back. Thank you.
We do like a cool guy like forearm grab.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking
it's
roll.
Very macho. And then Aries gonna say, I have a weird idea.
Let's go.
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
What if the AI is going to take over Maxwell's body?
Great fucking minds think alike.
Oh, wait, you think that's gonna
That's
happen?
literally what I thought was going to happen. And if that
Oh,
happens,
I was just saying shit.
no, that's honestly what Aaron was thinking. And if that happens, it's in a body that we can then target with things, right?
Oh, we can kill it. Okay, cool. Wait, but then what happens to Maxwell?
Fucking dies.
Wait, before or after?
During. I don't know.
Wait, so if
This,
Maxwell
I'm sorry. This is out of my hands. This is out of Maxwell's hands. He is a very unfortunate. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not even his name.
So if
Take solace in this. Take solace in that the AI is the reason that he dies, not you and I. Do you understand?
Can we save Maxwell?
At this point, I think the best case scenario is that it enters Maxwell so we can kill it. And I know that's fucked up. And I know that I wanted to save him. But I also don't want this thing running rampant all over the galaxy and murdering us. Do you want me to try?
I mean,
I will try to save Maxwell. Okay. Okay.
okay, but don't worry. Worst case scenario, we can just load it into another body and then kill that body.
See, that's the thing is also, just while we're on this topic, I'm not so sure about the doctor anymore because she seems super into whatever is happening.
He hacked into the doctor's brain.
Is that possible?
Well, then how is he going to enter Maxwell's brain?
I don't know. She's got some nano drones. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I will say this. It's kind of nice that I don't have to pilot the plane.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
Silver
really
lining.
nice.
I think we just gotta wait and see what happens right now.
Okay, and you want me to, whatever happens, to back you up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you this right now. What should we do about Zeldar?
I don't think there is anything we can do about Zeldar.
Hey, Zeldar.
Yeah. What's up?
Can you come over here for a second?
I can't. I'm busy. I'm too busy.
Okay, well, can I talk to you about something?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. What's up?
How long has it been since Zeldar slept?
He hasn't.
So you guys let a mass murderer come onto this ship.
I don't want to hear your moral bullshit.
I just wanted to say, remember
What?
when you said we should do things with finesse?
Yes.
Thanks. Thank you.
Big bird.
Please closes tries to close the door on.
Also, do you need me for anything?
Never again. Get out.
It.
This finale is destroying my
I
heart.
know you guys are
My
some
little heart.
savages, and I'm so excited for it.
Uh,
And then, all right.
Orza just picks a
Team's
spot to
falling
sit down.
apart.
Like you would
She's
see
got her
Zeldar
hands
here
in
and
her
No one
robes.
trusts
whacked
anyone.
out.
She's got her hands in her robes and she's staring at the door. I assume we're in the what's the drivey part of the ship called? The helm,
Cockpit?
the bridge, the cockpit.
Cockpit helm bridge.
And she's just looking at the door to the cockpit and is waiting patiently. She's just waiting.
as you all do get the notification that you are less than 48 hours out from your destination, we'll jump over to Dr. Matlock in the medbay.
Okay.
What you doing?
Well, first I would like to rectify the issue of Maxwell 2. His ability to hear everyone's thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you.
I want to fix it. I want to isolate it because if I know how to fix it, then that means I can probably figure out how to do it.
So you do. There would be two ways to go about that. That would be either to try to remove the mutation just cleanly, or to remove it in such a way that you still have the notes on like the structure of it. That way, of course, being more delicate.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Or attempt to do that.
Yeah. I will call this a risky to standard effect.
Okay. Got a 1 and a 5.
Okay. your I have basically just been keeping a clock of your mutation studies, and I'm just gonna add 2 points to your mutation studies,
Cool.
and we'll see how well that's progressing. As you are doing your it's basically brain surgery at this point onto your hostage, prisoner. I don't know exactly what you would call him by this point.
Patient.
He's a
Patient.
patient.
um, the voice of Artosi would come over the speakers here in the med bay. What exactly are you doing with that poor individual?
Uh, well, trying to remove a mutation that I gave him, but also isolating it so that it can be replicated.
Oh, you are a geneticist then. I didn't see that anywhere in your medical history. Your I'm sorry, I shouldn't bring that up here. Um, I didn't see geneticist in your qualifications.
I dabble.
Clearly.
Um, I'm hoping that you are willing to be um, helpful in this endeavor.
As helpful as I can be. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm able to create mutations, but I'm not able to know what kind I'm making.
Well, that wouldn't be a difficult problem. You would just need DNA from whoever you're planning to give the mutation to, run it through a few test samples, see how their DNA responds, and then that would give you a clear indication as to what the result would be.
Perfect.
Would you like me to extract DNA from your shipmates?
Smile. Look at that smile.
Ugh.
The wheel is turning. It's so hard.
I'm gonna say, no, actually, I was hoping you could just take mine.
Oh.
And I am going to use my moral compass playbook.
Ooh,
Ah.
And
okay.
I get to at the cost of myself, because I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen here.
No, the doctor.
Okay. So, if you would like to give your genetic material over to Artosi, along with access to your research on mutations, that would dramatically increase your research clock.
Okay, I want to do it.
Okay. With the minor setback of that Artosi would have access to all this information, of course. Okay.
Be breathing.
It's fine. Your AI is just learning about genetics. It's fine.
God.
I love that
And
for us.
rapid, near instant mutation of genetics. That's
Yeah.
good.
Shout out to the doctor.
Hey.
Doctor.
Funny, I mean terrifying.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to do in the med bay?
Am I successful in doing that with Maxwell too?
Oh, you rolled a partial success. So you're able to suppress the mutation so that the voices and the telepathic ability is at least suppressed, but not entirely gone. Which is
Okay.
good.
Okay, do I know how to unsuppress it?
Mhm.
Great.
Fantastic. I love this for us.
And so, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna spend any of the travel downtime that I have probably as well, is just doing exactly this.
I would
Making
consider
things.
this indulging in your vice if you'd like to remove some of your stress.
Okay, I do.
You would all basically have enough time for a single downtime action.
Okay.
And how do I do that? Do I just roll? What do I
Uh,
roll?
So you roll the worst of your resistances, which for you should be prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just click the vice button on like the middle left of the character sheet.
Prowess is fine. I got.
Got a 1.
Yep.
So you reduce your stress by 1.
Is there any way one can change a vice?
Yeah, if you feel like that vice doesn't fit your character anymore, absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead, Aaron.
I mean, if the doctor and Maxwell don't come through that door in like a few hours, I feel like
Oh no.
Orza looks to Ari and she's like, maybe we're wrong.
What?
Maybe that's not what's going on.
You think it would take... I think they're gonna wait until 48 hours for when we get to the place that they're going to try and go.
Every moment we wait, we get closer to East Bumblefuck and farther away from anywhere else.
Well, I
Oh.
know, but wouldn't they want... Wouldn't it make sense to take over somebody and then immediately attune them to the way?
Reminder that Artosi promised not to listen to the meeting room. The rest of the
Yes.
ship totally...
We're in the same room. We haven't left.
We're looking at the cockpit.
Gotcha.
So like she sat and waited in the cockpit for like a few
Gotcha.
hours, just meditated.
Oh, and then you went back into the meeting room to find Ari?
Oh, I thought the meeting like
Like,
what do you mean?
the meeting hall is the room that he promised not to listen
Oh,
to.
I see.
Yeah.
I just sort of assumed we were in the cockpit the whole time. I understand. Okay. Then, yes, where he does not listen.
Okay.
Well, where we assume he doesn't fucking listen.
That's
Which
Exactly.
is a lie.
I mean, like, it doesn't make sense. Because...
Harry, what do we do? What the fuck do we do? Are we just
mean,
along
you-
for the ride now?
You said we should wait!
I know.
Here. This is what I do when I'm having a really tough day. Take a couple of these creds. And we can... No, because remember, he said we
Hey,
can
how'd
make
you get
pit
3?
stops. Hey,
Hey,
hey, Artosi did say that if we wanted to make a pit stop, he would go. And we can go gamble right now.
losing money does not make me feel good.
Okay, sorry. Do you also... Okay, I see. Have you ever had a bubble bath?
Yes, no. Look, we could just run like.
We could run? Oh, yeah, let's run. Oh.
Because you're just suggesting putting off the problem, which I am usually all about. But actually, this problem I know will get worse.
So, okay, what do you want to do? You want
I
to
don't
go
know.
into the
That's
med
what I'm
bay?
saying.
Okay,
What do you-
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
Okay,
asking for your advice.
That's rich.
I don't know if
Okay.
you're mocking me or what.
No, Orza, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't think we can do anything. So why should we spend twice the time worrying about a problem that hasn't yet happened?
Oh shit.
logic.
That's what you. What makes you feel happy? What do you do to calm down? We can just make a pit stop. And if we make a pit stop to somewhere that helps you calm down, maybe we can figure out the issue and solve the problem before we get to the destination.
No, pit stop's just gonna mean I'm gonna think more about it.
Okay. Wow.
Normally, I put myself into a haze of drug and alcohol induced
You know what you could do?
haze, but that's how I'll end up dead.
But
I'll just run a bubble bath.
and some of that really nice wine that you gave me, you can just drink that.
I'm gonna cut you if you keep stealing my alcohol.
What are you talking about? Anyways,
And she
listen,
just-
Ors.
In the meeting room, just like wraps up in her cloak and just flops onto like a couch.
Or the burrito.
And just she can't see her face because it's covered by the cloak, but she's just eyes wide, unable to sleep.
Oh,
Concerned.
Hey, listen. And Ari like sits down next to her and is like, "No matter what, I got your back. So you
Okay.
don't need to worry that much.
Okay.
I'm me. We're gonna make it out of this A-okay.
Got this.
Have I
Just-
ever let you down?"
Today.
I mean, you fuck up a fair bit, but you let me down specifically. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Guess not. You
Yeah.
talk-
So
Like, strangely enough, when shit gets weird, you pull through.
that's what
And
I
that was a
thought.
compliment. I meant that as a compliment.
I know you did. And Ari reaches out and pats Orsa like on the hood. And she's like, "And I got your back.
All right.
Me.
Okay. You got it.
Okay.
So don't
We'll wait.
worry.
Oh wait.
Don't worry.
Wait.
We can gamble together, but not bet anything. Just imaginary things."
You could gamble from the OmniNet from your ship.
On my filter.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
He's gonna be like, "Hey guys, someone's
Our ship creds have to have a pin, and she can't know it.
For my downtime, I will try to recover.
Are you?
So, Dr. Matlock, you can actually roll your doctoring, assuming that Orza you trust. Her.
No.
Okay.
No.
What do I roll?
Well, now I actually have to look up the rules for attending to an injury without your doctor.
In the meantime,
Recover.
I shall roll my vice.
Oh,
Okay,
same.
clear
I
too.
have to, otherwise it gets worse.
Yep.
You might visit a doctor, assist your wounds, roll crew quality -1 to see how effective and available. Oh, so it's either you hire a doctor. Oh.
Oh.
So I don't think you can do it without a doctor. Is
that
the way.
sucks.
oh darn.
Wow, we're rolling pretty low when it comes to clearing out stress.
Yeah, I know. We're all just a bunch of nutcases right now, just like
So
white knuckled everywhere we go.
your crew quality
Ah.
is 2 at the moment, so you can roll either a single die, or you can have your doctor roll for you with her doctor check. Totally
A single
won't-
dice. That's I just roll a dice, and that's how many ticks on the thing it goes up.
So if you roll a 1, a 2, or a 3, that fills a single pip. A 4 or a 5 fills 2, and a 6 fills 3.
Yeah, she's super on edge. She's super suspicious.
I imagine Orza's just watching WebMD to figure out how
Holy
to patch.
shit, dude. I mean,
I rolled a
story-wise, that's a pretty great
Six.
turn of
So
events.
how many was that? Sorry, 3.
3. That should heal you up.
No, I'm missing 1.
Oh.
It's okay. That's fine. It's close. Yeah, WebMD. Hole in stomach.
So, Zeldar and Eri, you guys are just involved in indulging your stress or your vice.
I have to once, and then I think I do it. Would I spend more downtime just keeping him at bay still?
I assume that's just something you're always doing.
Okay, cool. Then
Didn't we only get one
Just
downtime
one.
action though? Yeah. Okay.
Was
Mhm,
Zeldar
yeah.
like conscious and functioning?
Zeldar hasn't slept in days.
Jesus
He
Christ.
looks a little thin. His scales look a little dry. His little part insectoid Xeno.
I walk by every few minutes with a few hours with like a spray bottle and I just mist him. Gotta keep the humidity at 75%, otherwise
I
this
know.
guy's
I
just...
was like, could I
It's-
do an IV, like just
I
get
mean,
him
it's
some
also-
fluids?
Notice that it's starting to smell pretty bad in his little terminal den.
Febreze.
He hasn't left in a while.
Ari like comes in with like perfume and like scented candles and starts lighting them. And she's like, luxury, and
Lux-
then puts a nice fluffy robe over him.
Oh.
And it's
Zildar
like,
appreciates it, and he continues going back.
luxury.
So, eventually, you all would reach your destination. As I switch over.
Why this one?
I like it.
Oh,
It's
Excellent.
we
a
scary.
slight magnetic storm that you're flying through to get to the planet's surface. So, Ari, if you would make a check for me.
And it's gonna be a hound.
Helm. You can always push yourself.
Nah.
I will aid you.
How much stress do you have?
Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Take a point of stress.
And then risky standard.
Yeah, risky standard.
Critical success.
Critical success. What is tonight?
Oh my lord.
I
Get
was
a
Is
gambit. Get a
this?
gambit.
I was going to
Yeah, do
roll
it.
to see which of your ship parts got damaged, but your expert flying prevents any of your ship from being damaged. As you break through that storm, now able to see planet side, and it is a pure desolate desert. For every square inch of the planet you can see, it is nothing but rock and sand.
Ooh.
Artosi's voice would come over the intercom. Oh, we've arrived at our destination. I would suggest that one of you stay here and watch after the ship. The rest of you, of course, coming with me so that we can inspect the ruins. I believe there are interesting things down below.
What do you think about my flying?
Superb.
Coming with you? And how are you getting in there?
I can be in anything connected to the OmniNet of the ship.
Oh. You mean like my phone?
Well, I do try to give you all as much privacy as I can.
Aries like what? Like mouthing to Orza, even though it's like he can't hear, right? So then she's like, "Would you do that?"
What?
So, of course, you could just leave the ship up here under my my autopilot.
Oh gosh, no. In fact, I think I will drive it.
Good old manual.
Oh, of
And-
course.
I think we should all go down, Ari.
What's gonna happen to the plane?
If he wanted to leave here without us, then he would do so. He needs us to go down there and do something.
We do have the car.
We have the car, which has wings. I don't know.
The car.
Okay, let's take the car.
We affix it with our desert tires. I don't know.
The
Yes.
desert camo.
Outfit it in desert.
Yeah.
Hasn't slept in.
Can you turn this into a
years.
He
giant
needs sleep.
dune
Okay,
buggy?
he only needs work.
Okay.
I imagine your cloaking device would extend to your transport shuttle too.
Sick.
Oh, I'm down.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, I can't confirm.
What's this planet called, Artosis? Anyone live here anymore?
Oh no, it's been quite desolate for many generations.
Mhm.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, you could name it yourselves.
Let's name it Ares Planet.
Mm.
Vetoed.
We'll
Sorry.
we'll workshop it.
Okay. Land of
Believe
Ares.
back when it was populated, they called it Doferis 3. But no one's
What
called it that
happened to
name. Was that?
what happened to Dolpharis 1 and 2?
No, that's just the naming scheme. So this is the third planet from the sun.
Yes.
Uh,
Also, it was wiped out by war, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. All right. Well,
But
let's
why
all.
was there a war?
why do any organic beings commit war? Been
Mm.
doing it since the dawn of, well, organic beings.
Yeah, we made a bunch of your kind, huh? To war for us, eh?
Ares gonna look at Orza and be like, "Why did you say your kind? Your kind? Why are you saying your kind?" Yes, our kind.
I want to accept our new overlords.
The shuttle, the doors to the shuttle bay would click and hiss open. Well, unless you have other preparations you need to make, I do believe an expedited journey to the surface would be beneficial.
Yes. Ares gonna take and just like shove it against her chest just to make sure that and just be like, "You're just gonna stay safe here." And she's gonna zip up her jacket. And then she's gonna go over to Zeldar and be like, "How do we know we're gonna be safe on the transportation buggy? The
Zelda just,
transportation sh-"
Zelda just looks right at you. We don't.
You could
And
you could divert your one guaranteed
No,
safe
nothing.
system from life support to the transportation ship.
Okay, that is one way, but then we could die.
You said you. Well, I said you said he could do it instantly at any time, correct?
Mhm.
So all you have to do is switch it back on the way back,
as soon as we get back, yeah.
and it can all pressurize before we even approach.
Okay. That just all right.
You sound so distrusting.
I trust nothing, and I'm gonna die alone.
It's the first time the doctor's ever made sense. Like you're like, what the?
Well, because Zelda's thinking like if he lets Artosi have access to that system, now he has access to that system.
No,
It's guaranteed.
yeah, you can
Until you
guaranteed
kick him
switch it
out.
back.
Yeah, you can kick him out.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Before we go, I'm going to inject myself with something. Yeah.
God.
Confidence. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Maxwell's on this ship.
so your your hardened exterior or your cat-like abilities.
Mm-hmm.
One of those will unfortunately be replaced.
Okay.
Do you have a preference of which one?
Mm, the cat eyes will be fine to be replaced.
So you will no longer be able to see in the dark. Okay, roll your doctrine check for me.
Mm-hmm. I did risky standard. I'm assuming it is.
That's fine, yeah.
Partial success.
Okay. Then I will put it up to a true vote with a partial success. You can either turn mostly invisible for a very short period of time,
Oh god.
Nothing scary about that.
or you are now able to pick up and manipulate radio waves.
I want that one.
I was about to say that one's there's I'm radio waves.
so much
Yeah.
science there.
Radio waves it is.
Radio
That's
waves. Cool. So
Not
you
that
can pick up
invisibility is also not rad.
Right,
Oh,
no, it
yeah.
totally is.
So that
but
is
like partially invisible versus like manipulating.
It's like a floating head.
a 1 stress ability to intercept radio waves, or a 2 stress ability to intercept.
Whenever he says something vaguely like sketchy, like intercept, and then he gets intercepted.
Yeah.
2 stress to
she's
intercept
doing
and
that.
manipulate radio waves.
Hold on, repeat that
Can you
again.
say that all one more time, please?
1 stress ability to basically be able to intercept radio waves,
Okay.
and a 2 stress ability to not only intercept but manipulate and change them.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And then, of course,
Excellent.
your once permission free armor.
Yes.
All right. Then we will jump into the shuttle, and you are rocketed out, jettisoned into the very slight pull of gravity that brings your shuttle planet side, eventually landing in the center of an old stone structure that's mostly been overtaken by time. You can still see the very barely noticeable outlines and shapes of man-made buildings, of blocks that were, perfectly rectangular, but have been shaved down by the wind over time. And even see a dug out section of the stonework where metal support beams were left behind, where mining equipment was left behind. You're not the first ones to be here.
Well.
Your ship lands. Artosi would come over your comms. I hope you don't mind, but I did do a preliminary scan, and this seems to be where they discovered the most remnants.
What are we looking for? Blood?
I don't feel like it has been a secret that I did find ruins of particular interest here. Though exactly what they are would... Exactly what they are, I would prefer to keep to myself until I am sure that they are actually present.
Who's they?
Just the former occupants of this planet.
The ones you said that were wiped out by war?
Yes, they did leave traces of their society, though.
Mm.
Are you a archaeologist?
Would be one word for it, yes.
And you want to look for fill in the blank.
Old scientific research.
Okay. Great.
Well, good news, assuming that what I'm looking for is here. This would be the end of our journey. You would be free to return to your ship. As sad as it may be, I would have to part from you.
And how would you do that? Why would you keep us alive after we find what you're looking for?
There may be...
And why the fuck? And she grabs her pack. She just throws it into the sand. Would I move another goddamn foot without knowing what I'm looking for?
Because
We've
you-
only met 2 days ago.
Aries like, shit, I have to back that up?
because you want me off your ship. Because I am well aware of the inconvenience that I am.
Not
We
all
need
of
some
us.
sort of assurance that if we find this thing and you learn about it, you don't leave with our ship.
I have a code. And Zeldar, there is a notification on your little palm terminal.
Hmm?
It's currently encrypted. If this mission is successful, it will become unencrypted, and that code will erase any ounce of presence that I ever had in your ship.
Eldar, does that sound?
Can I use hack to make sure that this code does exactly what he said it does?
Go for it. You gonna push
Uh,
yourself?
Yeah. I have no stress right now. I'm just traumatic. All right, so risky standard.
Yeah.
Risky standard with an extra dice. Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Grab
It
that gambit.
seems to do
Yes.
exactly what they're saying it does.
Well, it checks out. But I'm assuming if it's not here, we are with you again until you find what you're looking for.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right,
Me.
I'll pick up the pack from where I threw it on the ground.
I wish Dazen was here.
And I say, what kind of science?
If you, since you have a very good reputation with this AI, if you would like to make some kind of resolve check, probably consort or sway, uh, go for it.
Okay. Okay. I got a success. And we got another gambit.
The
Oh wait,
dice rolls.
it was a risky standard. I don't know if I should have left it on that though.
It's fine.
I mean,
The dice rolls you have all been having is ridiculous.
yeah.
Hey, we'll take it. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, hey, season finale, am I right?
Hey.
In just your comms alone, to where only you would be able to hear this, you would hear artificial intelligence to inorganic tissue.
Oh, got it. All right.
Can I can't answer out loud, so I'll just stay there and be quiet, I guess.
Okay.
I got one question though.
The delve down into the ruins isn't too difficult. There are ladders, there's man-made like walkways that have already been built into this place. It's been pretty thoroughly excavated. But you continue down for close to half an hour before you would reach the point where it looks like the previous excavation stopped, where they hit a thick metal barrier that almost looks like a ship bulkhead. You can see laser scarring on it, you can see remnants of explosives that were attempted on it. Nothing got through this door. And it's a doorway that's big enough for your shuttle to have fit through. It is not a small bulkhead. My Orza, my dear, I believe that you might possess the key to opening this, if you would.
She'll go like run her hands along it and see if there's any strange markings or.
Oh, absolutely. Like they've kind of mostly faded over time, but mostly markings you wouldn't recognize, some you would. It is all about the way.
Wait.
It's just upset to the point of silence, which is probably rare for Urza. And so, well, Orza, not the planeswalker. And so she, after trace her hand a little bit, try to make out some symbols, will stand in front of the door, the bulkhead, and place both hands on it and try to tap into it.
Yeah. Roll your attune, please.
Harry will support.
Woo.
Yeah.
Artosi is also going to support.
Oh, okay.
Oh my. Risky standard.
I will actually put this at Desperate Greater.
Okay. Can two people aid? Can it?
Normally,
Is that
no.
Oh.
Shout out to the AI for real.
So am I adding one dice or two?
Normally, no.
2, unless you're
Two.
pushing yourself. And then
You could do a gambit.
taking a
You
gambit.
can take a gambit. Yes,
Fuck
You
it. I'll
gambit,
spend a
you got
gambit. I'll
four.
spend a gambit. I'll spend a gambit. I'll spend a gambit.
Do
A bunch of
it.
those.
Oh, critical success!
What is this shit?
What?
The hell?
You
Ow.
and
Yo.
I mean, 5 dice, but also we're
But
badass.
also-
But also.
Is that 5 crits?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
At
the
least
second one for
4.
me, plus the one you roll is the DM.
Then, yeah, I've critted twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
So,
that's
6? 7?
Mhm.
many.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
There's a hum from that door as it just almost screams out in resistance as the metal slowly slides apart after who knows how many years of being sealed. And inside is one of the most advanced laboratory research facilities that any of you have probably ever seen.
Aries gonna go up to gonna be like, Orza, what is this?
And the doctor
Yes.
walks in, and all she says is, "This will do very nicely."
What?
And she like goes on and starts like moving a few things that she can see that needs to be moved, and like trying to make sure things are starting to turn on and be operational.
This is either some crazy advanced shit, or maybe this is precursor. I don't know.
About that.
Well,
Like
the
me.
the good news is that we don't have to worry about killing Maxwell.
Yes. Yes.
But the bad news is that I don't know if we can take out the AI like he said we could.
I mean, shit. Maybe we do this thing and we get our ship back and everything works out. And we just hope that this has no long-term repercussions for anybody in the future. But
Power of positive thinking.
For real.
but I'm keeping an eye out for, an opportunity.
Okay. And Aries is gonna be like, just remember, I'm here for you.
Okay. As a note, I would like to say, maybe as a flashback even, before they left the ship,
Mhm.
Orza took her communicator, her phone, her datapad, everything electronic, and she's left it behind. She has none of that on her.
Perfect. Yeah. Easy peasy.
Okay.
You would all see Dr. Matlock step in and start initially just kind of toying with buttons that look very Xenos, but very quickly getting the hang of it. Whether that's comforting or concerning, that I would leave that up to you. Zeldar, this place gives you just like that hum it hits that part of your brain that just is like the edge of a headache, but not quite.
Mm.
Especially how sensitive you are to electromagnetic fields.
Oh,
More this place kicks on, the more that discomfort you're feeling.
Zelda's kind of just like slouched into himself. He just looks really uncomfortable all the time. Like he's walking with rocks in his shoes.
Buddy.
He's not happy.
Um, unless anyone wanted to immediately do anything, it would be a good 10 to 15 minutes of systems starting to come online, of machines whirring to life, before Artosi would eventually address all of you again. I do believe that this will be sufficient for what I need. If there's anything that any of you would like to take, you are welcome to it. There's quite a few nifty gadgets down here. Dr. Matlock, I would ask that, of course, with your permission, would have you stay and keep me company for a while. Of course, no harm will come to you, and I will return you to your companions within adequate time.
How long is that for you?
Until our research is completed, but judging from the local star system, I couldn't imagine it was being more than a year. And even if it is more, after that year mark, I will return you.
I'm gonna look at Orza and Zeldar and Aerie. And I'm gonna like start like picking at my fingers and like looking down. And definitely just like this look of like I'm definitely thinking like the wheels are turning right now.
Harry's gonna be like, Zeldar, is the thing unencrypted right now?
The thing?
The thing that he gave you, the code to remove the traces when our job is complete. Is it unencrypted?
No, it's always been encrypted, right?
Yeah.
Until the job is complete.
Yeah.
He just said this will do nicely.
Has not yet unencrypted it.
Yeah.
And Dr. Matlock is gonna look at them and say, "What's a year?" And she is going to say yes to staying.
You sure?
I mean, look at this lab. I could never afford this in a million years.
Yeah, but
I can do all of my studies completely uninhibited with somebody who wants to learn and also wants to teach. It it seems like a no-brainer.
yeah, but you're trading this, and he'll kind of point up to the sky and like space, like for this. You have that entire world you can learn from, and you're gonna limit yourself to just this laboratory machine.
It's only for a year, and then you, of course, will be free to return to your crew and your ship.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's your call,
Yeah, but
and there'll always be a space for you aboard the Cerberus or the Thursday.
The Thursday.
wow, Zelda, you really haven't slept for a couple of days.
You just leave me alone, all right?
I mean, like, yeah, like,
No, I'm choosing to stay. And she kind of does a little like she does like a little quick like a and then she like goes right back to work and kind of like just kind of mills about but like listens because she wants to hear what everyone else is saying too.
Um,
Go ahead.
Zildar will leave his drone with Dr. Matlock. His little drone that he made, the UFO guy. Keep her company.
There will be a, like, from the ceiling, there's just, like, it's a complete lattice network of, like, railings. And there's a few of these metallic drones attached to the ceiling that all kind of start to converge around one spot and project under it the light blue holographic figure of Artosi.
Yeah.
You have all been exactly as helpful as I ever could have asked. I am in your debt, to be certain. So, if there's anything I can do for you in this moment, do let me know. Or, if you think of something when your good doctor returns to you, we could redeem your favor then.
What are we gonna do without our doctor? Like, what if one of us gets hurt? What are we gonna do without you?
Plenty of mercenaries that would accept a handsome
Yeah,
payday for a year.
But they're not Dr. Matlock.
Artosi loses. We win!
His heart grew 3 times. That's 3 times that day.
I could, if you wouldn't mind, waiting for at least a few days planet side. I could copy at least a rudimentary AI of her medical knowledge and expertise to join you back aboard your ship.
Not necessary.
That's it. Nah, I think we got that. I think we're good on that.
You're
Yeah.
like it's really okay.
I don't miss her
We don't
that
like you.
much.
There's one thing. Who is the person who gave us the mission to install the program in you?
Yeah.
Uh, I honestly don't know that matters. It was a action trying to get their warships through a checkpoint.
I agree. So, if it doesn't matter, then you could just tell us. Because it's inconsequential.
Are you going to try to hunt them down? What will you do
No.
with this information?
Just to have it.
Well, you know, knowledge is power.
Heck yeah. Still part of the crew, Doctor.
Dr. Matlock!
A mercenary army, if you will. They, of course, follow the highest paying benefactor. They go by the codename of the Chiosist. I don't believe that once you're able to return to the space that they are occupying, there will be much left for you to find. They're quite thorough.
Are we gonna get to see your grand rebirth or birth? Or does that
Giving
take
birth?
some time?
If you would like, if our studies are successful at the end of the year, then yes, you may see the fruits of our labors.
All right, I'd like that.
What? He looks at ours. It's like, you want to see someone give birth?
She's not even looking at Harry. She's just
Yes.
unbroken
That's-
eye contact with the AI.
That's what this was about?
Metaphorical birth.
I can't believe you were
Learning new things every day.
Well, keep in mind what you would like to ask of me, and when we meet again on the next cycle of the sun, I'll do what I can to help in whatever it is you're looking for.
Allow.
Until then, you are free to return to your shuttle, to return to your ship, and you will find the code to purge any of my influence from your ship will be unencrypted.
All right.
I mean,
Zeldar hugs Dr. Matlock and then starts walking.
Ari like is dangerously close to like tears, but she's just gonna like, but she can't go in. She knows she's gonna cry if she goes in for the hug, so she's just kind of just standing
yeah.
there, like what, like looking at Dr. Matlock, and is kind of like, either you hug me or I'm gonna walk. But she's not saying it. She's just like, her eyes are like watering.
Oh.
Gonna hug her. But
Very-
like really awkwardly, like just like a yeah.
And then Aries, as soon as you do that, Aries' arms come like, and like
Oh.
box it, and she just wails. And there's like snot and tears getting on your nice Dr. lapel.
No, not my nice doctor coat.
But
Adorable.
Aries like, I can't believe we're never gonna see each other again.
Yeah.
What? No.
She's like, it was really nice knowing you, but I understand that this is goodbye forever, and it's okay.
It's okay.
She just keeps crying.
Mhm. Then I'm just like gonna hold my sleeve out and just like, and like pat her on the back.
And then Ari, let's go. She's like, I'll remember you. Just follows Zelda, and then as she walks, she keeps looking back and like waving, and then keeps going. She's like, I won't forget you.
Orza, the holographic image would lean over to you. Perhaps you could explain to her that this is not forever, that it is a year.
Time's hard for her.
I understood.
She'll put it together. I'll reach into my bag and pull out one of the vials of gas that I had taken from a previous mission, and I'll hand it over to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
But then as you take it, she grips your hand and holds you there for a second, and she says, "In the future, someone's gonna have to make the right decision, and I hope it's you."
I hope it's you.
Bye, doctor.
She's gonna nod her head.
She'll let go and turns to leave.
Alright. You make your way back up to the shuttle, right where it was parked. The access code to purge Artosi from your ship is decrypted. It is ready for you to activate.
Immediately. As soon as Zelda's on. Immediately.
It's like I get to sleep tonight. Yes.
And you are all back, piloting in full control, and aboard the Thursday. Almost all of you. Oh boy. So, from here, because this is technically the last episode of our mini campaign, we were talking, and we are planning to pick this up again you said was May?
May.
Beginning of May?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be May.
We are going to do
Yes.
a 1-year time skip, which, of course, may mean something different for everyone. We'll talk about what advances your characters are making throughout the year, and what exactly it is that you're going to ask from Artosi, the AI.
What is the meaning of life?
Right. After much deliberation, I've decided it's 42.
With that, that will bring this mini campaign to a close.
Okay.
As the ultra smart AI of Artosi was brought to a research facility regarding artificial tissue and the creation of artificial life, and has the extremely talented research partner of Dr. Matlock. Oh boy. That took a turn.
Sure did.
Feels.
So, before we get into any of the outro,
Funny.
I want to give my wonderful cast here a chance to introduce themselves. If you're working on any projects, plug them here. If there's any messages you want to give the lovely people, now's your chance. And we'll start with Billy.
Hi, I'm Billy. I played Zelda for this mini campaign. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have a Twitter. I don't use it, but anything creative I'm doing, I usually just do with these guys anyways, so that kind of works out. So follow these guys, and then catch us next time on our next stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Any real quick spoilers of what Zelda may be doing in his year time skip?
Just say he has been inspired by recent events to have a new project that he's been working on, which has changed his vice beast from obligation to more of an obsession.
Ooh, I love that.
Excited to see that.
Yes.
Jump over to Donna.
Hey, I played Eri in this mini campaign. What a blast. Love this team. Aw. You can catch me on Versace. That's VERXIACE. Here on Twitch. I won a gaming PC in a giveaway. So I know, insane. Didn't think they actually mattered. And then, and so now I can actually stream on Twitch without my
Oh, heck
computer
yeah.
dying and like lagging. So you can catch me. I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. 7 p.m. EST. Just come over. It's gonna be a good time, and
Heck yeah.
I'll just be gaming. And then what is Ari gonna be doing? So far I think she's gonna change her outfit. I think that's always a good. I think when a
Long
character,
journey.
The leather pants, we're gonna switch over to something else.
I think whenever a character goes through a time skip, they always come back looking very different. And she's not wearing leather pants no more.
Ooh.
Leather is out.
It's out. That was so last year, guys. Please.
On that topic, just a maybe tiny spoiler, but we may come back with some character art. Who knows?
Perhaps dance.
Hey.
Jump over to Holly.
Yes. Okay. Hey. I played Dr. Matlock, and she's a blast. I really enjoyed tonight. Thank you. It was awesome ending to a really fun, surprising campaign. I think for everyone. And
Yeah.
I am at OMG Holly D on every platform. You can find me there at any of them, and I will be on Brambleberry Games channel on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. So tune in. Yeah. We're on Monday. I'm playing I think it's the Magical Year of the Teenage Witch. So I'm very excited about that.
Very cool. So yeah, I think we all kind of have an idea, but any brief spoiler, any
Yeah.
hints?
I mean, obviously, we're gonna try to perfect that mutation at will. Maybe something that's like at will would be cool.
Just like you're going into a 0G environment, so boom, 0G mutation.
Right. Also, the idea of the idea of creating a sentient life to Dr. Matlock is pretty intense. She's real into it. Yep. I mean, she is. Like in every way. I mean, she's definitely she's fringe.
The totally legitimate Dr. Matlock.
Get us healthy.
And Aaron.
Hello, I'm mostly pretty private nerd. I sometimes stream at Illiterate Asmodeus. And for a year, I will be hatching an alien egg and becoming an alien mama.
Ooh.
Maybe, hopefully, who knows?
Goddess.
Amongst other things.
Amongst
I have
other
ideas.
things.
I have ideas. But they're my own.
I'm excited.
And I played Orza. Yes, hello.
Yeah. As you do.
As one does.
Yes, I have been Andrew, our games master for this amazing, amazing game that I absolutely love and adore. I love this cast. You guys are spectacular. And honestly, half of this cast came in last moment. They answered a call like the day before, the night before. It was like, hey, we need people. And they just showed up. Just like mercy from above.
Boy, did we luck out.
Yes.
You are welcome. No, I'm kidding.
What can we say? We're just fabulous.
Seriously, thank you. I love you guys so much. You were amazing to play with and work with, and I can't wait to see where we go from here.
Thank you, Andrew. This was awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Cooper.
Yeah, dude, it was so good. So
Um,
good.
Like I said, we have some Pathfinder coming up on Saturday and Sunday, along with our other campaign of Scum and Villainy. And then we have our whole March schedule coming up, which is just full of one-shots. So if you like what we do here and you want to maybe join us, the link to our Discord is down below. It's where we do all of our casting, it's where we post all this information, and it's where we just hang out and just generally be nerds. It is just a cool place to be. It's where all the cool kids are. Not really, but you know, it's what we say. And our Hero Forge link. If you want cool minis, if you want cool designs, go to Hero Forge. They do extremely customizable stuff. You can even paint them there on the website. Just go check them out if nothing else. And if you want to support us, you can use our affiliate link. And, you know, win-win. But I think that's probably it. And let's see who else is online. Who we can throw a raid over to. While we jam out to this music for a little bit longer. Which we're not going to hear for so many weeks.
So
No,
long.
that's what you think.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
play
even
it personally
count.
many
Yeah, I was
times.
gonna say, like, get out of here. It's too good.
I love that.
Oh, boy. Ooh, Nightmare Nexus. Heck yeah. Alright. Raid. Nightmare Nexus. Alright. I want to wish all of you a absolutely wonderful night. And you know what? We'll see you next time. Bye.
Night.
Me.
Raiding, give us just a second.
You won't.
As I dance my way into the raid.
You won't.